Yo, 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 welcome back to another episode of House Divided Sports Podcast. This is episode 15. This week we got an action packed episode for you guys football plus basketball. Um, we'll be talking about all the latest and greatest trades that happened in NFL free agency. We'll go ahead and talk about Deshaun Watson to the Browns, Tyreek Hill to the Dolphins, Devonte Adams to the Raiders. Also get into LeBron becoming the second time all time leading scorer. Again, another Bradley Beal topic. And then back at it again with who will leave the East or are the Miami Heat frauds. Tune in now. All right, man. Before we go ahead, let me just get into some things that we're going to be doing. So, anybody who's listening to this now on YouTube or listen to it on audio, um, we are getting ready to set. I don't think I told DL and Chubbs this, but we are getting ready to start a Discord, which I just been looking for people to moderate it to help us out with the moderation. But we are gonna set to start a Discord. That's gonna happen sometime in April. So if anybody wants to join the House Divided Sports community, definitely tune in. You guys get in there, debate amongst yourselves, debate with us, give us some viewer submitted topics if you want. Also, make sure you guys are following us on Instagram at House Divided Sports, TikTok as well, House Divided Sports Podcast. YouTube. Make sure if you're on the YouTube, make sure you hit the like button, you subscribe, you comment, argue with us, you hate us, love us, let us know, man. We take all feedback. But yeah, I just want to do some household items before we go ahead and get into it. But yeah, man, we didn't do a basketball episode last Friday. We heard last Monday. This is the only episode we're doing this week, so we're gonna mix football and basketball into this. But I guess let's go ahead and start. After last week, we talked about Deshaun Watson, but Friday was that Friday it happened or Saturday? Was that Friday?
I think it was Friday.
It was Friday. My
Friday.
bad.
Friday, Deshaun Watson was traded to the Cleveland Browns, and surprisingly, Baker Mayfield was not involved in that trade. So I do want to just go over the compensation that they got. The Browns got, or the Browns traded for him. Let me just make sure I have all of that. Uh, Here we go. So Deshaun gets traded for a couple first rounders. This is probably like this. I felt like I don't know how you guys felt. Also with the trade, he got $230 million fully guaranteed.
Highest paid
The
in
most
Fully
ever.
guaranteed. That's the
Most
most
ever.
NFL
money
record.
ever guaranteed. I think we really never saw a guaranteed contract uh until what what's his name? Kirk Cousins.
No, I thought the big one was. I thought it was the newer one was Aaron Rodgers. Remember? And then
Yeah, but
he
like Kirk Cousins was like the first one that we actually seen.
Nah, over
to
Angel.
ever get really a lot of money.
Nah, over
No,
Angel.
to get
No.
no to get a fully guaranteed
Like fully
contract.
guaranteed.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
fully
oh.
Yeah,
guaranteed. I
fully
mean,
Kirk Cousins has
guaranteed.
the best agent in the NFL. 100%.
Yeah. So what I want to see, I had a graphic of where I saw everything they traded exactly. So they traded the first round pick for this year, the 2023 first round pick, a 2024 first round pick, 2023 third round pick, and a 2024 fourth round pick. So this is giving me Paul George vibes. Then he got a 5 year deal worth 230 million, fully guaranteed. And then if he gets suspended this year, he only loses $1 million.
that's okay.
So, hmm?
That's okay.
Yeah. So I honestly think this is what I think. I think he really actually wanted to go to the Falcons. That's where he's from. That's where he was at. And what happened was the Falcons were not willing to give him the extension or give him money guaranteed or help him out if he were to get suspended. The Browns were so desperate that his team went back to them and was like, "What can you guys do?" And they said, "We'll give you the world."
I don't believe that. I think it was actually he was about to go to the Falcons, and
That's what I said. I said he was going to go to the Falcons, but they wouldn't give him the money.
I know. I think they probably gave him not a fully guaranteed. Let's be honest. That first meeting with the Browns was they probably didn't pitch him a fully guaranteed contract.
Yeah, they came back. They came back after the
But
fact.
I'm saying, but yeah, they got really desperate. They said, you know what? If you come, we're gonna give you all your money fully guaranteed. And and in that first year, if you get suspended, we only get a 1 mil cap hit on you. We'll give you 1 mil for the first year, so you'll get all your money no matter what. He's like, oh,
Yeah.
who wouldn't say that yes to that?
I think you're right. I think the Falcons did extend it, but I think he was trying to figure out like, yo, what happens if I
Because
get suspended? Like,
because your
what's all
man
my
Kyle
money?
Pitts was on Twitter. He was like, oh, he heard
But
something.
I think the deal
He
was
heard
signed
something.
and done. Someone was like, yo,
Yeah, but remember
Falcons
because
blew
Baker
another
Mayfield,
lead.
yeah, Baker Mayfield even like put up a statement before
Yeah,
all that
I
stuff
think
happened. He
yeah,
was
but
like,
I think the deal was done with the Falcons. I think they were good because remember the Browns came out and said, "Yo, we're not trading you," because they were out of the sweepstakes. So then they were like,
Then
"Yo,"
Baker was crying. They're like, you know what?
Baker was crying.
We need to get him
Then
out of here. Let's
then
get Deshaun.
Baker was like, "Yo, I'm not playing for y'all ever again. Like I don't care, y'all trade me or nothing's happening." And that's when the
he
Browns
messed
came
up
back
at
and was
that
like, "Yo,
point.
we'll give you all your money." So now my question is, and let's just get straight to it. What does this mean for the Browns? In my opinion, nothing happens next year for them because I don't think he's gonna play. I think he's gonna be on the commissioner exempt list from playing until something actually happens with those civil suits. His team is probably trying to get that done, and then they're probably gonna have to
ASAP.
suspend him for half the season.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're gonna have to have a backup plan. I don't think he's gonna play either. If anything, I feel like he's gonna get suspended for a couple games first.
Yeah,
Games.
I
They
think
said
he's
he
still
was
gonna
like
get
actually,
suspended.
but they were saying he was like the agent was like working, not the agent, but his lawyer was working through like them civil suits as fast as possible, like meeting every day, trying to because he got off on the first 10. So I mean, if they can get that stuff done, but as they were saying, there's definitely gonna be some consequences. Just to set an example, if anything. But I don't know. They can make some noise because if they was that desperate to have him, they got Amari Cooper. Defense is pretty decent,
true.
and it's rumor mill that certain somebody wants to come back.
He's not coming back, bro.
I mean, he's a
That is
free
a
agent.
rumor that Odell does want to come back, but I
Odell
don't know.
also said he wanted to go to the Colts, maybe.
Yeah, but what's more
Odell
likely?
trying to go anywhere. He's
That's
gonna
what
end
I'm
up with the
saying.
Rams. No one's
That's what I'm
gonna pay him.
saying.
He's gonna go back to the Rams for a 1 year deal for $5 million.
Because
But if
no,
Baker
if
was
you
the
want to be
problem,
real, but if you want to be real, DL, if you want to be real, like the best odds right now, and I do not want him at all. He has one of the better odds are him for the Ravens for some reason, which I
He's
don't
always gonna
want
find
another
a way to
receiver.
throw the Ravens in there.
No,
always.
I
I
check, I
mean,
check the odds, man. You're betting, man,
these
right?
are and again, these are players like Odell Beckham who he already won a ring, and now he's just gonna chase a check. So he might be a year to year guy. You know what I'm saying?
We
So,
don't know when he's coming back though.
but he's gonna
There's
come back. That's the
there's no
thing. When he comes back,
timetable. It usually take a person like a couple months to get back in the mode from an
yeah, no,
ACL.
they said he's at least not playing half the season next year.
I think more. I think he doesn't come back till December.
So, you know, if he want, I mean, I don't know.
It
He's
goes ACL in February.
yeah, he probably miss. Oh, yeah, but it's off season.
Yeah, get surgery, got to rehab. He'll probably be back by November, early November.
He won't make it
But yeah, so I'm just watching Deshaun as not being able to play. I think the Browns don't do anything next year. That's why everybody's like, "Yo, the Steelers gonna finish last." I'm like, "No, we're not. The Browns are not gonna have Deshaun for half a season. Like that's just a fact." But when Deshaun does come back and play, if we're ranking the AFC North quarterbacks, where do we rank him? Chubbs, you could go first.
See, this is why he talks about me trying to bring in my team to like make
though.
comments, and then he does this type of
He's
comment.
he's in the division.
I understand. And I already say it, bro. And don't be hypocritical because there's receipts in the past, and I know a lot of people have heard what you said about records and whatnot. So I'm going off of records.
Go off of whatever foot you want to go off. Don't bring me in this.
I'm bringing, yeah. But look, I still think my number one quarterback in the AFC North is Lamar Jackson. He is. I don't care
Yeah,
what
all
you
right,
anyone
hold on.
else say.
Hold
That's my
on.
number
Tell me,
one.
We're gonna let everybody just name their quarterbacks. So we're gonna name our top quarterbacks in the division,
He's gonna tell you why you're wrong later.
and then we're gonna talk about we can debate it afterwards. I just need to get some clips going. All right. The top quarterbacks in the AFC North in order. Go Chubbs.
Lamar, Joe Burrow, Deshaun Watson.
Ain't no
Nah,
way.
shit. I'm trolling. I'm
Ain't no
trolling.
way.
I'm trolling. I can't do
Hey,
that to Deshaun.
that man said
Let's do
Joe
this right.
Burrow.
Hey, all right. So top AFC North quarterbacks, top four, my top four, or our top four: Lamar, Deshaun, Joe Burrow, money making Mitch.
Yeah,
Deshaun, Lamar, Burrow, Mitch, Trubisky. That's how you pronounce his name. Mitchell Trubisky.
the Deshaun, Burrow, Lamar, money making Mitch. And let me just say this: after 2 years, just what I'm expecting is Mitch won't be the last. I don't know who's gonna go the last, but Mitch won't be last, especially after this year.
Mm.
Shoot, bro, he's not even top four. Hold on. Baker Mayfield's number four, bro. Sorry. Hold on. That was my fourth quarterback in the AFC North.
Sheesh, he was there.
I forgot about that. He's not even top
Mm-hmm.
five, top four in the division right now.
Like I said, he's gonna be top two when it's all said and done. But go ahead.
Go ahead. So the reason why I got Lamar at top, strictly,
Yeah, go, go.
strictly, strictly. You're a big records guy.
Say you're a big records guy.
I'm a
Don't
big
bring me
I'm a
in.
big records guy
All
too, but
right, do that,
at the
bro.
end of the day, Wayne, we're all football players. Are we stat chasers or are we going for that W?
Huh?
Are we stat chasers? Or are we trying to win football games?
I try to stat chase and win.
No, 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 no. Because that's NFL's not about stats. It's about winning that Super Bowl. It's about winning games, right? Stats come with it, but
So
it's ultimately about winning the game, right?
yeah,
So therefore, if I'm going off of head-to-head records between certain quarterbacks, Lamar has two wins up on him in his career. And you can go. Everybody can talk about postseason. Lamar only has one.
Chubbs.
Deshaun only has one also.
Big Ben has a winning record versus Lamar. Would you say
That's
Big Ben
fine, but
was a
he's not.
better
I'm talking
quarterback than
about right
Lamar?
now. Look, Big Ben's not playing in the in the
When
division right
Big
now.
Ben was playing, where would you have said he was better than Lamar?
No, I wouldn't
All
have.
right, so squash that. Go,
But
keep
but
going.
but but Lamar,
Keep
hold on.
going. Keep
Lamar
going.
hardly played against. Look, and no. I want you to check up Lamar's stats record against the Steelers. You'll be surprised about what the record says, and then you'll retract what you said.
Lamar has only beaten us
Lamar's barely
once.
played against the Steelers in his career so
He's
far.
only beaten us once.
But look at it's. I think it's 1-1 is the record,
No, you're 1-3
1-2.
versus.
Look it up. I don't know. I want to know. Let's look it up.
We might be
It's
1-2. I think we only played
it's
twice. Yeah.
not it's not like something crazy,
He doesn't play good against us. So anyway, go.
but that's fine. But he's won before. Deshaun's never done that against
He
Lamar.
won against Duck Hodges.
He hasn't won against Lamar.
Like, what is he talking about,
Head to
bro?
head. Head to head.
All right, Chubbs. Want to ask you one
And the
thing.
games that he's played against the Baltimore Ravens,
All
he's
right,
had
all
bad
right.
games.
Time out. What does Lamar do better than Deshaun Watson?
He
Run.
runs definitely better. But
Outside of running, what does he do better than him? Is he more
so
accurate?
so
No.
so
Does he throw the ball
so
better
so,
down? Is he a better
so
thrower of the ball?
Lamar's
No.
a bad thrower. Well, Lamar's a bad thrower of the ball.
I didn't ask if he was bad. I asked was he better.
For their career, they're both above 65% or 65%.
Thank you.
For
The
their
only
career,
thing I
who's
think
higher?
Deshaun, the only thing that
Deshaun
Deshaun,
Watson's higher. I'm not gonna lie, he's higher.
Deshaun, I think the only thing that he's higher really on in percentage is that deep ball accuracy. That's the only thing I probably can give you. But Lamar's been working on that.
Lamar had his first season was 58%. That was his lowest. After that, he had 64 in the row.
So like, what is this narrative about
Deshaun
him not being
Watson,
able to pass the football and with
I
accuracy and better? Like
I'm
it's
not gonna.
all like
I think Deshaun Watson's about. He's more accurate than Lamar Jackson. Only because people painted that narrative of Lamar Jackson, so they're very critical of how he throws the ball. That doesn't mean he can't throw the ball.
So Deshaun is 67
so.
8. Lamar is 60. Wait,
64.
So here's what I'll say to
64. So
this.
it's not above 65, Dio.
It,
Whatever.
no,
It's not that.
I'm
It's not
saying
that off,
he
bro.
averaged 66, 64, 64. Like, that's not terrible for a quarterback who is a good threat.
58 the first year. We're not gonna
That's his
ignore
first
that.
That
year.
was his
I said
rookie
that. I
season.
said his first year
It's not
58, and
gonna
after
ignore
that
But
it's
he
that.
played
above.
half half a year.
bro. But like,
That's bad. That's even worse. He played half a
Lamar,
year.
bro,
Bro,
Lamar
Yo,
Jackson
but
has two
that
seasons. Bro,
offense
Lamar
wasn't
Jackson
designed for him.
has
They decided to
two
run
Dion, when the
seasons.
offense
last time Deshaun
But
Watson
listen,
played,
listen, listen, listen,
what was
Wayne.
his
here.
completion percentage?
Listen, Wayne.
Just
But
tell the
Lamar
people what
Jackson,
was his completion percentage the last time Deshaun
like
Watson played.
67% or something
All
like
right, name me a receiver on that.
that.
No, it wasn't 60. It was 70.8.
What do you mean name your receiver?
Na-
Name
He had
receivers.
DeAndre Hopkins. Shut up.
And he had
DeAndre
That's
Will
wide
Fuller
Hopkins
too.
receiver.
He
wasn't
had
on
Will
that
Fuller
team.
playing really
DeAndre
well.
What
Hopkins
team? What
wasn't on
team?
team. He
What
wasn't on
team?
that 2020. He was not on that team. He was on the Cardinals.
Oh, hey, but listen, wait. To that point,
Deshaun played in 2020.
Yeah, he played in 2020.
yeah,
He was
Lamar Jackson has two
Team was
seasons of
team
12.
was
DeAndre's been out for the
terrible.
team for 3 years almost.
This was gonna
Yeah,
be his third year off
this
the
is gonna be his
team.
third.
Yeah, I thought he played with Deshaun that year.
No, he didn't play. He didn't have nobody on that
Time
team.
out.
Yeah, Will
He had a
Fuller.
70%.
Time out.
Yeah,
Will
Time
Fuller
out. Time
wasn't on
out.
that team either. Remember,
Wayne,
he got suspended for the whole year for the thing.
maybe. Mm.
to your point, Wayne.
Hold on. Oh no. Hold on. So wait. No. To my point now, Wayne. We're talking about
Oh my
receivers.
god.
Lamar won MVP with Chris Moore, um, Hollywood, and Miles Boykin as his receivers, and Willie Snead.
Snead
He
is a
won the he
bucket that
won
year, bro.
MVP for running the ball, bro.
Bro,
Stop
he
But
had
it.
that's what I'm
he
about to
led
say.
no. He
His
led the team.
no no
No. Stop. Don't say
Chris
running.
Chris
He led the
Chris.
league in touchdowns passing that year.
You,
But Chris he had
Chubbs, you know,
1200 he had 1200 yards rushing 2 years
He
in a
also
Chubbs,
row.
had
Chubbs.
34 passing touchdowns and
Guess
But still
five
what?
1200
interceptions.
yards
Guess
rushing
what,
in a row.
Chubbs?
Five
19 of
interceptions.
19 of those touchdowns were 5 yards or less.
Gives a who cares?
What are we talking
He
about,
led the
bro?
team.
He threw it on the
He
goal
led
line,
it.
throwing
He led it. He led
throwing
it.
flat routes on the goal line, bro. Shut up.
Bro, no, he didn't do that the whole time, bro.
19 of those 34 touchdowns were 5 yards or less.
Where are you getting this 19 number?
Where I'm getting this 19 number?
Yeah,
Look
I
it
want to know.
up.
No, I want you to know. Give me the source.
Look it up. You know it's great.
Give me the
No,
source.
I can't do it because I was listening to another podcast and there's arguing this.
Okay.
Yeah, I
So they
can't.
don't
I
really
ain't.
know.
No,
I don't
the
know,
guy
bro.
actually did the stat. He did the stat. He was right. So, but go ahead, DL. Uh,
No, I'm just saying with his arm and his completion percentage, it makes up in his rushing, bro. Because like he has 1200 yards of rushing 2 years straight, like compared to Deshaun Watson's 450. That's the most he's had in a year. Like that's I'm not saying that that's anyone's fault, but like he's a dual threat. Lamar Jackson's a dual threat. Deshaun Watson can't run,
he
but
he just doesn't. He doesn't need to.
because in the past he's had the best receiver in the league. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you don't think Mark Andrews is good, so I mean,
Wait, no, don't put that narrative
Hollywood,
on
you
me,
don't
bro.
think Hollywood is good.
I don't think
So
Hollywood is good at all. I think Mark Andrews is a top 3 tight end in the league.
Top three. He said top three. He can't even
top
get top
four.
two. He's top. He's top one.
He's not better than Gronk, bro.
You got Gronk your top four right now.
Yeah, I got Gronk as the best receiver in the league.
No, you're
Yeah,
wild,
yeah,
bro.
you chilling.
Yeah,
You
next
chilling.
All
topic.
right.
Chill.
You
So
know,
no,
of course you're gonna give
listen.
it to Travis Kelsey,
Wait.
but
This is what I'll say.
It's not
Last
no,
thing.
of course, bro. Travis Kelsey's been the best tight end in the league for the last 6 years. Like, what are we
Last year
talking
was
about?
different. But listen, back
no,
to this
bro.
this topic.
Oh
This
my
is the last
god,
thing
y'all
I'll
really
say.
think that?
And this is my.
outrageous.
I
Oh my
think it can
god.
go either way. If you have an opinion of Deshaun being one, cool. If you have an opinion of Lamar being one, cool. They all both are valid with being a top one, maybe the top quarterback in that division. Let's be real.
Dog
Anybody
Valid
can
being
say that they
one?
are.
Who?
I'm saying anybody could say either one of them are top one, and it
Oh,
shouldn't be
them two.
really.
I thought you said them three. I was
All
gonna say
right,
who?
this
No,
this
no.
I'm gonna say something, bro. Just to get up to Deshaun Watson, because Chubbs, we could just get into it. You wanted to rank where Mitch is in the AFC quarterbacks. You asked me if he was a top 10 quarterback, and I'm
Is
I'm
he
just gonna answer
is
the
he now?
question. Right now, no, but I think at the end of the season
Okay.
he will be. End of the season he will
You know
be.
how many? All right. So look. So all right. I'm coming
Let's go
at
through the
you.
list. Go through the
I'm
list.
coming at your Yinzers right now, real quick. Your Yinzers on Pitt Steel Wire, whatever, USA Today, whatever news, when they put up a top 15, top 16 list, right? They put your
They
boy Mitch at like 14. They had
they wanted to fire Mike Tomlin two
they had
years ago.
Tua they had Tua in front of him.
They wanted to fire Mike Tomlin a couple years ago.
So look, in no particular order, or we get all right. So top 10:
Mhm.
Patty,
Mhm.
Josh,
Mhm.
Lamar,
Mhm.
Justin,
Mhm.
Russ.
Mhm.
Shit, I wrote it down, but I can't. I'm trying to think of the top of my head.
I got you,
Um,
Derek Carr, Matt Ryan,
Derek Carr, Matt Ryan. Who else did I say?
Burrow.
Burrow. Fuck, I don't know why I couldn't think of him. Burrow.
Do you say
Uh,
Herbert?
Tannehill. Yeah, I said Herbert. Tannehill.
He's gonna be better than Tannehill. Go.
Hold on. Okay, I gotta think this last one. I had it. I can't. I thought I said
Mac
Herbert.
Mac
Jones, boy.
Jones,
No, Mac. It wasn't Mac Jones. Fuck out of here. It was not
Mac
Mac
Jones,
Jones.
boy.
Zach
Mac
Wilson.
Jones. It's not Zach Wilson, bro. I need to
Stop.
find that article because I was like, okay, yeah, I can see that. I'm not gonna shout them out, but
Ryan Tannehill. What they're gonna say?
It's only what
Deshaun
Tua.
Watson. Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, you forgot Deshaun
Deshaun
Watson.
Deshaun's not
Watson.
playing this year, so I'm not counting him.
No,
But I think that by the end of the season, we're gonna say he's better than Ryan
Trevor
Tannehill.
Lawrence.
We're gonna say he's better than Trevor Lawrence. We're gonna say he's better than Matt Ryan,
Stephen
and
Smith.
I'm gonna even go on the other whim. Even though he has a great, no, I'm not gonna do that. He will have a better season than Russell Wilson.
That's a big take right there.
So I
But no, he
know
won't.
he will have a better. He will have a better season than
But by
Russell.
the end of
I
the
don't know.
season,
I
bro,
think
he will be he will be 11. He will be
I
number
think that
11.
I don't know about that. I think the
He'll
Chiefs are
be
about
number
the
11.
Chiefs are about to be in shambles, and that division is
Let's
going
get
to
to it.
be.
Let's get to that
That don't mean
next.
Patrick Mahomes not about to still be a good quarterback.
That's what right. He like what is he talking
If he
about? But
got
let's get to
Travis
it.
Kelsey, right?
So
Juju on the
I wanna
beat.
find it. I wanna
Oh my
find it. I
god.
wanna find it. They about to double team the shit out of Travis Kelsey. All right. Give me 1 second. I just want to find what the Dolphins traded
I'm not
and
about to dance
They
into
hold.
this
traded.
routes.
They traded. I think this year's first and second round pick, and like a fourth, and
Let me
next
see.
year's fourth and sixth.
Bro, he got a $12 million contract or $10 million contract.
All right, here we go. Here we go. I
30
got it.
million
I
a
got it
year.
right here. So Tyreek Hill in a trade, and I think this is the best way for people to trade people that don't want to be on their team, because you get them when people don't know you have to trade, because they were already in trade talks. So, for example, Amari Cooper, the Cowboys made it known that they might have were going to release him or they were going to look to trade him because they didn't want him on the team anymore. So people were able to lowball them so you could trade at this. What the Chiefs did is they tried to get into contract negotiations with Tyreek Hill. He didn't want to do it. They asked him where his destinations were, and he told them where his destinations were. And well, they told him, all right, this is the team we want to trade you to. Which is the best destination for you, right? And they went and engaged in trade talks with those teams already before anyone else found out. Because once the news broke, it was only those two teams in contention. So I just think they did a great job here, the Chiefs, in my opinion, in getting the compensation back. Because you never see a receiver get traded for this many picks. They traded 5 picks for him. You never see that from a receiver. So
That's
just in
Tyreek
all honesty,
Hill.
AB got traded for 4 and 5, and he was the best running back he was the best receiver in the league.
Wasn't the fastest.
He was the best receiver in the league.
Bro,
There was no question about it.
Look. I thought it
But
was.
hold on, let me go. Let me get in trade. Let me just get in trade. So the Chiefs trade Tyreek Hill to the Miami Dolphins for a 2022 first round pick, the 29th pick in the draft, 2022 second rounder, the 50th pick in the draft, 2022 fourth rounder, 2023 fourth rounder, and 2023 sixth rounder. The Dolphins did do a good job because they didn't give away any of their first round picks next year. One. And then he will also sign an extension for $120 million, average of $30 million a year, including $72.2 million guaranteed, which now makes him the highest paid receiver in the league. And unlike Devonte Adams, he has a way better contract because he's younger and he's actually going to see all his money, and Devonte Adams will not see all his money. But let me know what you think. What does this mean for the Chiefs? What does this mean for the Dolphins? What does this mean for Tua? And let's go.
so what
For
is
some
this?
reason, the
You said
Jets
it's
Wait,
a
fans.
I thought there was I thought he was trying, and they wanted to keep him, and he came back with like his agent came back with the number he wanted, and the Chiefs were like, we can't pay you that, and then he was like, all right, well then I
Yeah,
want to get
but like
that,
they
so we
didn't make
traded
that
him.
leaked out though. You know what I'm
But he
saying? Like
because they said they made a report saying he was torn, like he couldn't make it. He didn't really know what to do because he wanted to stay
yeah,
back with the Chiefs, low
yeah,
key, I think, because
I mean,
I mean
yeah. I
that
mean,
makes
he
the
this is
already
not
a
question.
Super Bowl
often.
champion. Go get
Yeah,
your money, bro.
But
that's the
but
thing.
the question is going to be the thing is I want to know and I want to see it both ways is how does Patty? play without him, and how does he play without Patrick? That's what I really want to find out with
So
him.
that's the question: who suffers more, Patty or
I think I think
Tyreek?
it's not Pat. I think the Chiefs are suffering more.
The
It's
Chiefs definitely suffer
because
more.
the offense is going to change a little bit. Miko is fast and he's a Tyreek Hill type of
But
player.
yeah,
He's
He's not
y'all,
Tyreek Hill.
that's
y'all
a
tell me
he's
y'all tell
just
me
as. Let me
Miko's
go. Let me go.
not good.
This is where I'm at, and I always think people always talk about Miko, but he never showed me. I think Miko can replace Tyreek Hill. He was missing he felt like they weren't confident in him, and now I feel like he gets the reins. I don't think it's going to be the exact same impact, but I think it can be very similar
He'll be
because
productive.
Miko is just as fast and he's bigger as well. So, you know what I'm saying? I think it might hurt Patty more. I mean, might hurt Tyreek more because Tua can't really throw down the field,
We got
but
Teddy
it
B though.
also Teddy B can't throw down the field either.
Teddy
But
two
they you
gloves.
don't but you don't
Teddy
need but
two
you don't need
gloves.
him to. Like Teddy B's gonna make the right play.
Yeah,
And with
no, no,
him
no.
and
But
you're
Tua
not gonna
make the
need to
right play too. Tua does make the right
Tua
play
is
as well.
smart. Tua does
yeah,
We're,
make some good
we're gonna
passes.
learn from Tua
I
right
don't know,
now.
man.
But all the Dolphins did was, and this is something I'll give them credit for, they set themselves up for nothing but success. Because if Tua sucks, they are now the top destination, like the Broncos were. So if any quarterback comes out and is disgruntled and don't want to, Kyler Murray comes out and is disgruntled and tell Arizona to trade him next year,
Yeah,
the
they got
Dolphins are
Miami.
right there for him.
Mhm.
They got the
But
weapons, they got the defense.
define if if bad. Like what is it bad? What record are we talking about for
He
them?
pulls a Baker.
And they like, but how many wins are we saying? Like, what would their pick
Eh,
be for
They
these
could get
picks?
if any Tua got to go to the playoffs. Anything but the playoffs,
He
Uh,
definitely has to go to the playoffs.
they're
uh,
getting him out of there.
For
Because
him
it's his
to he
third
has to
year
come out
now.
that division for a change. For like the Miami
well,
has to come out that division for a change, bro. 'Cause they don't.
I do believe Tua needs to step up, dude, because they just got him a left tackle. You don't need to worry about that blind. Well,
Got him a
you're right.
guard.
You're a left-handed quarterback, so I don't
They still
really know
got
how
picks to pick
I don't
up
know how that
more O
works.
linemen in the draft.
I don't know. I really think they're gonna rock with Teddy B though. But
They got
you
some
know what I'm
running
saying.
backs.
You
They
said
got some.
what? You said
I
Teddy
really think
B?
they're gonna rock with Teddy B,
I
bro.
think
They will.
this is. I think either Tua is going to play. To me, it's either Tua has a really good season and balls out, or halfway through the season, Teddy B comes in and leads them to the playoffs. But they're not going to stay with Teddy B. They're still going to go
Hometown hero.
elsewhere.
Yeah, they don't like it. Nobody likes
Hometown
Yeah, they're
hero.
just going to go elsewhere. But
And I don't see. I think the Chiefs might be the third or fourth best team in the
still second
AFC
best team.
West. I don't know. Raiders did some big moves.
They
Raiders got
did. They did do some big moves, right? They
they
did
got
do moves.
Devonte and
Now
Chandler
they got
Jones.
draft picks. Now the Chiefs have $30 million in cap space.
Who you think they're about
They
to go
can
out and get?
they can make some trades.
Trades or
They can make some trades. You got Garrett Wilson, you got Drake London, you got Traylon Burks. You got some good receivers in this draft.
bro?
You could probably move up in the draft to pick them up now
But
that you have two picks.
yeah, but you also have money right now. You need a corner on from what I remember, you guys kind of need a corner.
They might now they got money to re-sign Tyrann Matthew.
Bro, go get Gilly locked, bro.
You get Gilly too. You
That's
get both of them.
You think that's what Tyron's waiting on?
Maybe. You could get Gilly for 10 million a year and you could get Tyron for 20. Or you could do 15-15.
That would be dangerous.
But no,
you
I
gonna have to get rid of
people
Gilly,
like
bro.
the Chiefs are in shambles. Is that what you said, DL? I don't think so at all. I don't. I think it's not even close.
I
I
mean, I was
think
just going by what y'all said because you
honestly,
told me.
this is the perfect thing for them because they were gonna
Yeah,
have cap
y'all was
issues
telling me
anyway.
McCole wasn't that good, so
Hey, but is
and
it because of Juju?
I said McCole was overrated, but now he gets to prove it.
Hey,
Now he
that's
has
true.
to become the number one. But Juju's still gonna be good because they still have
but
a
I'm
Travis
saying, did
Kelsey
Tyreek
to
not want
take
to play
the.
with Juju?
No, I doubt that. I just think he wanted money. Like he's like, all right, I think if he doesn't have a Super Bowl, he stays in KC. But he has a Super Bowl. Now it's just like
Yeah.
I'm trying to get as much bread as I can now.
That's what
I made a Pro Bowl 6 years in a row, 6-time Pro Bowler. You know what I'm saying? I'm recognized as a top 5 receiver in the league. So
I wish he went to the Jets though. Make
no.
Zach Wilson great.
Yeah, I saw something hilarious. It was like Tyreek Hill chose Tua over Zach Wilson.
Mhm.
But no, I
Man,
think I think I think they're in a good spot. But
what about Juju though? Like, is that a hurt piece for him? Like, I think,
I mean, it's gonna bring a little bit more attention to him. But Travis Kelsey still is gonna get double teamed.
yeah, I think
And
I
I
think
think
it's the
this,
same thing as Pittsburgh. If he wasn't Pittsburgh for real.
Y'all still got Josh Gordon though too, right?
Joshua is not playing fucking down. They're drafting a receiver, bro.
I'm just saying. I think he's still on the roster though, right?
Yeah, he's still on the roster. They're drafting a receiver, bro. They're gonna draft a receiver, and shit. They might make a trade and trade those two picks and get Derek Stingley, or Sauce Gardner.
No, you're already wrong about that.
Now it's no, because you want the get out of here, bro.
Nah,
Get out of here. Um,
no.
well, let's go to the next news as we talk. Devonte Adams and a surprising other blockbuster trade. Devonte Adams was traded to the Las Vegas Raiders. Something that I'll give us credit for because we called this way before anyone, like the second or third episode of this podcast. So, what surprised you more? Him going to the Raiders? Him not wanting to go and stay on the Packers for more money? Do you think him and Aaron Rodgers had an issue? What do you think? What do you guys think?
No, I don't think that was the case at all. Him and Aaron Rodgers, cool. They had a good relationship. They said he didn't want to play on a franchise tag, um, which is
And
understandable.
hold on, let me just give people the details on what
But
exactly he
you
got
said this.
traded
You say
for.
that though, but Packers apparently, this is a report. They came out and said that they were going to pay something very similar and close to what he was getting, but gave him the choice, and he picked the Raiders over the Packers.
Yeah,
So
so that probably
Devonte Adams, let me just say, Devonte Adams got traded to the Las Vegas Raiders for the first round pick, the 2022 overall, and the 55th, sorry, second round pick, 53 overall. So that's what they got in exchange.
He chose
Um,
Derek Carr.
yeah, he
well,
chose
he
that,
went he
bro.
went to go play with his college quarterback, but I also think it was very disrespectful of them making the best receiver in the league play on the last year, and that is my big thing. Like, you made me play on my last year deal. What if something happened bad? You guys would have found a way to undercut me.
Yeah,
This
and
is
then
what I
not give you
talked
my
to
money.
you, Chubbs, about with Lamar. When you're like he wants to put a bet on himself. We've seen so many players bet on themselves and lose. For example, Juju. The Chiefs offered him a contract last year for 2 years. I think he's gonna make like 15 million a year. 2 years, 30 million. He said no and went back to Pittsburgh to bet on himself.
But
Got hurt. Now he's playing on a $2 million deal with up to where he can make up to seven
I mean,
million
I
dollars in
understand that.
incentives.
But my whole thing, and I'm not going to really get into it, is because I don't want to get into this that much, is I get that uh, you're correct, but if he's getting offered 30 or 35 or 40 million dollar type deals right now, we don't know. I'm sure they have offered him multiple times, but he's not. He's probably saying the money to him isn't right. If he's not getting that, and he's saying I don't want 30, 40, he wants more because he's seeing what Aaron and Deshaun are now getting.
Well, he saw what Dak Prescott got. He was like, "Y'all not about to pay me less
But
than
I'm
Dak
saying,
Prescott."
but I'm saying, if he wants paid more, and then he's not getting that right now, he's like, all right, I'm not getting that right now. I'm gonna play. I'm not gonna sit out. He's that's not the type of player. Like, if that's his decision, what else is
All
there
I'm,
to
s-
say?
I think he needs. If he, to me, it'll be very foolish of him to play without a contract, a guaranteed contract.
But
To
people
me,
say
I
it's
think
let's foolish. He doesn't have an agent.
that I mean sometimes when in this situation, if he goes and play without it, then it's damn sure foolish.
I
Because
mean, he
some
has an
people like
agent. He has
Richard,
an agent. He
No,
has an advisor.
yeah, his,
Advisor, advisor.
his
Yeah.
mom, his mom is kind of his pseudo agent, but Richard Sherman don't got an agent, but he has negotiated great contracts. So a lot of people that don't have agents and able to negotiate their great contracts, so they have to
I
give
mean,
that
Bobby
Yeah,
Wagner
and
10%
also
was.
to
up.
your point, Wayne, Lamar Jackson. I mean, Juju Smith-Schuster ain't no freaking
That's
Lamar
I mean
Jackson.
that's okay. I'm the same, but we've seen players bet on themselves and hurt
Yeah,
I
themselves
mean,
and
I
not,
get it,
he,
Isaiah
no,
Thomas. If we're gonna go to
he's
basketball,
not. He's
but
Isaiah
not gonna play.
Thomas.
but in my lifetime,
Lamar
in my
Jackson not gonna
lifetime
play
with my
without
team, I've
a
already
guaranteed
told you
contract.
like I've Flacco did it. Like I know it's different.
Flacco wasn't
It's
Lamar.
it's
And
different
it, bro, like, he's
different
not.
team and different era.
I'm saying
But Chris,
Lamar's an
Chris, you already know
MVP,
he's not gonna
bro.
do that though. He's not
He's
gonna
a
play on a
But
non-guaranteed
I
contract.
understand. But my point is at that moment when Joe Flacco got paid 20 million, but now that was like, oh my god, that's the most a quarterback got paid at that moment. because he bet on himself and he cashed out. Not
Well,
saying Lamar is
he
going to
was
win a
he
Super
wasn't
Bowl
an
next
MVP
year.
though. Yeah, the thing that
He
he
was a
don't win
Super
that
Bowl. He
Super
was a
Bowl.
Super Bowl MVP though.
If he don't win that Super Bowl, have that historic offseason, I mean that postseason, then he don't do that.
Right.
And it
But
always
it
all
happened.
it wasn't him. That was their antler spray. Let's really talk about
Hey,
it.
hey, chill, 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 chill. Nah, 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 nah. That
That's
was
what
God. That was God's work. That was God's work.
I
Let's talk
killed a
about
man.
it. Hallelujah.
That comes up every episode, no matter what.
You damn right.
Hey,
But
hey,
no,
hey,
let's
just wait till you see the
let's
matchups.
get
Wait
back.
till
No,
you see the
All
yeah,
right,
no,
let's.
matchups.
but there, I don't. Yeah, it wasn't. It was smart for him. I'm not gonna say smart, but it wasn't, a bad move. He
Let's.
wanted
All
to go play
right.
with Derek Carr.
Yeah,
Yes.
he won. Somebody he has chemistry with. Work it.
And that
Now let's
offense
go.
has
And
stars.
the Packers are at a stalemate right now. They ain't going nowhere. They ain't going nowhere. Aaron
Yeah, they
Rodgers
lost a
trying to
lot
get his
of
money
people. I
too.
mean, they're still gonna make some noise. But let's go right now. Let's go. I think we kind of did this already, but let's rank the AFC West teams now that we see where they are. Kind of. Give me your 1 through 5, 1 through 4, where you think everyone's going to finish. Chubbs, start.
Chargers, Raiders, Chiefs, Broncos.
DL.
Broncos, Chargers, Raiders, Chiefs.
Yeah, the Broncos finishing first.
Hot take.
That's a flop take. But uh, Chiefs,
Yeah, think about
Chargers.
that one.
I was debating. Honestly, it could flip flop between the Chiefs and the Chargers. Chiefs, Chargers, Raiders, Broncos. Three of these teams are going into the playoffs.
See, I think three AFC North teams could make playoffs.
Nah.
I think only two AFC North teams are going to make the playoffs.
Broncos and the Chargers making the playoffs.
It's gonna be tough.
It
Those are the
might
two.
be three because to me, I think it's the Raiders, Chiefs, and Chargers that make the playoffs. But the Raiders can find a way to mess it all up.
It's gonna get interesting this year with records because I,
Time about. Why the hell do you have the Broncos first? They have the worst
I
receiving
just think
core.
they just most they just the most complete package.
complete.
Yeah. Just
Yeah, but
most complete.
I would say the Chargers are more complete right now than them.
yeah, the
But
Chargers
They
are the
they
most complete
they
team.
have the best quarterback in my opinion. If we're going off of just like
Who?
not last year, Russell Wilson is the best, bro. Yeah, bro. Come on now.
Who?
He's the most natural quarterback. Russell Wilson. Yes.
Who?
I'm gonna tell you. I'm not
mm,
gonna say this year or the past
he's
year.
saying Russ.
We haven't been put him in.
Russell
We haven't
Wilson
been
is
put him
the
in a
worst
ranking.
quarterback in that
Oh my
division.
god.
I wouldn't go
He's,
that far.
Derek Carr is not a top 10 quarterback. We've had this discussion.
Well,
Justin
he is top
Herbert
10
is
AFC quarterback.
still sucking on the titty. He's still a baby. So
He's better than Russell Wilson and
no, he's
Patrick
not.
Mahomes.
That buddy that's sucking a T is 4,500 plus eat
Okay, but
back
Russell Wilson
years
has two Super
passing.
Bowl appearances and a Super Bowl. So and
I mean,
he's
okay, yeah, just
4,000
Herbert in the
yards last
playoffs.
year.
Time
Even
out.
4,000 last year.
In what world is Russell Wilson better than Patrick Mahomes?
All right.
But Russ wins a lot though.
I forgot Patrick Mahomes.
All right,
All right, so she's a second. He's a second. And
that's what
but
that's
all
the
things
thing that
equal, they
really
neck
got
and
me
neck though.
mad.
They neck and neck. All things equal. If
It's
Russell Wilson
Patrick
had a
Mah- it's
Tyreek Hills
Patrick
and the
Mahomes.
Travis Kelce,
It's Patrick
come on
Mahomes,
now.
and then it's the rest of them. They're neck and neck.
I give you Patrick Mahomes. Russell Wilson is better than Derek Carr and Justin Herbert. I'm
I
not
don't think he's better than
debating
Justin
that.
Herbert.
But
I can
most
give
complete
you Derek
teams,
Carr.
Off of one, you're going off of 1 year. So
It's
all
2
right.
years. He
bro.
has the
But let's
most
talk
touchdowns out
about
of
it.
any quarterback in their first 2 years in the NFL.
Do you're saying the Broncos have a better running backs than the Chargers?
No, we're not. We're gonna go player by player.
Yeah, wide receiving core.
They have That's because Tyreek Hill left. Now they don't have the
Well,
worst
No. I'm
anymore.
talking about this
he
is
talking. He
Broncos
talking about
Chargers.
Broncos and Chargers.
I'm
The
talking
most
about the
complete team.
no. Let's go
Chief,
to let's go to a whole
No,
division.
because Chiefs aren't the most complete team. We're talking about defense also, and they're not. They have
yeah, the Chiefs
Sorensen
suck.
playing. Come on,
Yeah, the
let's
Chiefs
stop.
suck on
They're
They
not
defense.
have a
complete
better pass rush duo than the Broncos.
now.
Yeah.
Who's
Bro,
your rusher? Frank.
why is Randy Gregory turning heads? He's not
Yo, Randy
turning no
Gregory
heads.
balled last year.
Yeah, with 6 sacks, he balled.
Bro, we see his QB pressures.
6 sacks, and that's a blessing.
QB pressures. That's what
That's
matters
decent.
there.
He wasn't better than Frank Clark last year. He wasn't better than the All-Pro Chris Jones. So right there, Chris
But you're
Jones
making
is
it
a
seem like they was
Frank Clark had a
dominating.
bad
Frank
year
Clark was
last year,
not
right?
dominating last year.
huh?
Stop. No, he wasn't.
Frank
Chris,
Clark
to
had
answer
a
your
down
question,
year,
no,
didn't
he
he?
wasn't.
Frank Clark still made the Pro Bowl. What the fuck are y'all talking about?
Pro Bowl don't, bro. Pro Bowl is a popularity.
Alvin Kamara made the Pro Bowl.
Yeah.
See, y'all try to tell me I was Camaro. That Frank Clark did have a down year last year.
Yeah,
Shit.
chill out.
Yeah, right.
Hold on, let me go look up his QB pressure since that's what Chelsea want to talk about.
You gotta look it up. Look it up.
You want to talk about
I'm pretty
QB
sure
pressure?
Christian Jones had more than him on that team.
No, Chris Jones. Chris Jones is the best.
Chris Jones, sorry.
Chris Jones is better than. Let me see Randy Gregory's stats because some reason Chelsea trying to tell me Randy Gregory nice.
He is nice. He had a good year last year with the Growlers. That's what they
All
try
right,
to
so
pay
yeah.
him. They try to
Bro, he
pay
had
him on that.
6 sacks, bro. What is he had 19 tackles.
But he's nice.
What's nice?
No, so going back to you were saying,
5 years,
Chris,
$70 million. Nice.
I think
Because that's stupid.
Russell Wilson is better than Justin Herbert. That's just my opinion.
But that O line's not better than the Broncos.
Jerry Judy is. I mean, Keenan Allen ain't been making no noise. Y'all know how I feel about Mike Williams.
Bro, Keenan Allen had a
Don't
great.
even. But listen, Keenan Allen.
You can't say Jared Judy's better than anybody when he hasn't done shit.
Right. Keenan Allen is not even. Don't Mike Williams versus Jerry Judy, not better. Keenan Allen versus Cortland Sutton. Cortland Sutton didn't do anything. Tight ends. They might have better
Yeah,
tight
Mike
ends. They have a
Williams,
better
bro.
O-line, though.
KJ
They had the
Hamler.
same amount of pressures, by the way.
KJ Hamler's an upcoming receiver for the Broncos, and like I said, they was playing with Teddy B got hurt mid-season. And first of all, y'all try to tell me Cortland Sutton was good. So stop.
I say he's a good number two
He's
receiver.
not better than
He's
Mike
nowhere
Williams or
close to
Keenan
Mike
Allen.
Williams.
They
or
equivalent.
Keenan Allen.
Like what you? Oh my
He's
goodness.
not equivalent. He's not
Not
equivalent.
equivalent.
He's not
Not
equivalent at all.
equivalent.
He's not equivalent.
And then that
When
defense is
Mike
not
Williams
better
got
than-
$20 million for a year. Let's stop it.
Let's be real. Right now, the most complete team is Chargers. On defense, Broncos do not stack up.
You just giving it on defense, like.
But it's
Bradley
complete.
Chubb
It's
is not.
complete.
Bradley Chubb is almost a bust, damn near.
It's complete, right? It's not just offense, right? That's what
Yeah,
we're talking about.
I'm
The only
saying,
thing
but
I give the Broncos
feel
is
like
they got good DBs. They don't have the best DBs in the division anymore.
I mean, the Chargers have J.C. Jackson. That's it.
Derwin James.
Asante
Derwin
Samuel.
James is not, bro. Derwin James is not like a.
I think
Come on,
Samuel
bro.
Jr. had a great year last year, rookie season.
But Derwin
Yeah.
James does not act like he's a.
Derwin James is nice, bro. Him and Justin Simmons are the
Jamal,
same, bro.
No, him and Jamal Adams are the same.
No, he's not,
what?
bro.
Derwin
Like
James
what?
gets more picks than Jamal Adams.
Bro, stop it.
Jamal Adams can barely cover people. Derwin James stays with like Travis Kelce. Barely, but he does. Travis Kelce is kind of unguardable at times.
Chris,
Then when you go to the Raiders,
he
taking
has 5 picks in his career.
Yeah, and look how many Jamal Adams has.
That's what I'm saying. It's equivalent. It's a safety. They're supposed to have picks.
Jamal
They're
Adams
equivalent.
doesn't even get picks.
So you're gonna say like Derwin James
You're
has
gonna
missed the
say-
last 2 seasons?
So,
Like he ain't missed 2 seasons, bro.
so exactly. So what y'all talking about? What y'all even
He
going
played
off of?
last year and they were good. 2 years.
We
He missed.
know
2
what
seasons
Derwin
before.
James is.
And with Jamal Adams is an impact player too. Like he used to be way better than what he is. What he is now, obviously he's
He
not
was
that
never
good now.
Derwin James. He was never Derwin James.
Oh my god, niggas just can't Derwin James better.
Anyway, the Raiders have a way better pass rush than
The Raiders
No.
pass rush is crazy.
and then they got way better offensive weapons. Way better
Mhm.
offensive weapons.
Yeah,
Devontae
You said what?
Adams,
Raiders
Hunter
crazy.
Renfro.
But the Raiders' offensive line's sus.
Hunter Renfro. Derek Carr sus too.
Hold on, Hunter Renfro is nice. He's
Mhm.
not even
okay.
the second best
He's
receiving
okay.
option.
He's okay.
Darren Waller is better than any receiving option on the Broncos.
He's a tight end. Stop.
He's better than
Okay.
any receiving option on the Broncos.
No, stop. No, bro. He's just a bigger target.
He's a
bigger
better
target.
receiving option than
We'll see.
any.
We'll see. We'll just see what. We'll just see what.
Darren Waller is a converted from wide receiver, right?
We'll just see what Jerry Judy is able to do with Russell Wilson, bro. Because he has a quarterback now.
All right. So
What about the Raiders DBs? We mentioned them. Chief DBs. We mentioned them.
We're not
they're
talking
gonna
about
have
the
a.
defense.
They're gonna have
Yeah.
the Raiders gonna have a fantastic pass rush. It's gonna be fine.
Hey, Raiders signed Anthony Averett.
If that's all that matters. Okay, we'll see. We'll see, Wayne. We'll see when
You
it's
know who
time to
DBs
shadow. When
you
it's
know
time
who
to
D-
shadow.
You know who DBs are gonna be in coverage all day? The Broncos, because they're not gonna get no damn
Nah, man.
pressure.
Wow.
in the Patriots.
So if Tyrann Matthew comes back, their DBs are better.
So they
Maybe
have
if they
one
can
DB.
sign Gilly Lock,
Because now
somebody.
Tyrann's gonna be playing slot.
If you can get Legarius Sneed, Gilly Lock, Tyron Matthew, and Justin Reed, yeah.
They don't need no Gilly lot, bro. They got Fenton Island, bro. Stop disrespecting my young boy.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You saw he was strapping up Jamar Chase until that one play. Yeah, that's only because he ain't turning around, bro. But he was strapping Jamar Chase up in that AFC Championship game. Uh, but what other moves were made that we didn't talk about? Like we talked
Matt
about
Ryan with the
Matt Ryan to
Colts.
the Colts. Let's go. Matt Ryan got traded to the Colts for was it a third and fifth?
Yeah, steal.
Still. So what? Is it still? Where does this rank the Colts now?
I mean, it's an upgrade from Carson Wentz. Let's be real.
How is that an upgrade from Carson Wentz, guys?
It's not a big
Oh
upgrade, but
my
I
it's
ain't
a
say
mid
God.
yeah.
upgrade.
I did not say anything, Dion. Did I say
Look,
anything?
look, look,
What a
look, look,
same
look, look,
quarterback,
look, look,
bro.
look. He's a
You can't say that because
it's
he
a
an
slight
MVP.
improvement. I'll be honest.
Huh?
Yeah, does got MVP in
I
his
mean, Carson
trophy
Carson
case.
Wentz would have had an MVP if he would have
No,
not
woulda, shoulda,
he
coulda.
not got hurt.
Oh yeah. I mean, let's not act like, bro. If he didn't get hurt,
And
bro,
Matt Ryan's been to. I mean, I know
probably
he
would have been. He
sold in the Super Bowl, but
he
Yeah,
probably.
been
Honestly,
to the Super
if
Bowl.
people don't talk about it enough, if Carson Wentz doesn't get hurt, he's probably winning unanimous MVP.
he's still the Eagles quarterback to this day.
Yeah.
He,
Maybe,
he doesn't get hurt. No,
but but I think. I mean, I think it's an
how's that
upgrade, man.
upgrade?
It is. It's an upgrade.
It's a slight upgrade, but I don't think it moves
But
anything for them because they
they
don't
need.
have any. At the end of the day, people can say it's Carson Wentz's fault, bro. They don't have any good receiving options, bro.
They don't.
I
They've
don't. I
lost
don't.
everybody.
Don't trust Michael Pittman Jr. Zach Pascal went to the Jets, I think, or
Yeah, he's
somebody else.
gone. He went to
Well,
Jets.
T.Y. Hill is washed.
T.Y. Hilton's
T.Y. Hilton's
gone.
wash.
Miller Cox is still a free agent, I think.
We
Well,
got
he's
They
Jonathan
might.
he's
Taylor.
signed
That's
back.
it.
They
He's
got
signed
Jonathan
back.
Taylor, so they're still gonna stack the box with 9 because no one is afraid of Michael Pittman Jr. They talking
So
about getting Julio. No one
that's
gives
what
a
I
damn
think.
about old ass Julio.
This is
Like
what I heard. I heard it's they're gonna get one of these three or two of these three. They're either gonna get Odell and Jarvis, which that'd be ugly. I don't want to see that again. Um, and then I heard Julio also. I mean, I'm pretty sure that they're gonna get one of those three guys or two of them. Because right now the only receiver they really got is Pittman and Paris Campbell. Like we said, Bat Pascal's gone, and Ty only signed a 1 year deal. So they really don't have anybody. I don't know anybody. Chester Rogers, you want to put him out there for Matt Ryan? I don't think so. So and they still got a good line. The only thing that they it's another thing. Matt Ryan got hit a lot last year, and I think that kind of played a factor in it too. They just lost their left tackle. Eric Fisher is not with the Colts anymore. They should have went and got Taron Armstead, and paid him whatever he wanted, but they didn't. So I think they need a left tackle also. There's a lot of things they need, but it's an improvement at quarterback. That's my take with the Colts. I don't think they're contenders like you try to say that they're going to be a contender with Matt Ryan, Wayne. So that's it. That's all I got with that.
They got a few picks though.
I guess they got a first round pick this year.
Mm-hmm.
And what pick is
so
it?
there's some receiver talent, but I don't
They
really
got two
trust the
second. They got
receiver
two
talent.
second round
See,
picks, a first round pick, a third round pick,
so they're probably gonna.
and
They
a sixth
probably.
round.
So if we're going receivers, if they go first round for receivers, and if they have a good pick for it, if he slides, I would pick up Jamison Williams if I was them.
But when does Jameson Williams play? Everybody keeps saying pick him up, but it's an experiment.
How many months is the NCAA
He got hurt
season
in
in the championship? How long ago has that been? Like three
January.
months? 2 months.
Hmm
How's long to recover from ACL surgery?
Takes about 11 months. I think it takes like a year to fully
Some
get
people,
back.
some people be getting a little bit sooner.
Everybody made that whole big deal about Cam Akers coming back, and he fucking sucked.
He still was shouldn't be playing after that. You know what I mean?
He came and forgot how to
So,
hold the ball. We were worried about him running. He couldn't hold the ball.
but I mean, and then if you're looking second round, I mean, there's a guy George Pickens might be an interesting pick from Georgia. He's a big body wide receiver. But they don't need another big. They need a little shifty guy. They need somebody that's going to get open.
You
Like
got what's
they
that name? Moore? Not Moore. What's that guy?
you talking about Buddy from Western Michigan,
Yeah, everybody like
Sky
Sky
something,
Moore. Sky
Sky
Moore.
Moore. Yeah,
Yeah.
they need somebody to be that can get open. They don't need another Michael Pittman out there. They already got a Michael Pittman. So that's the big thing. So are they contenders, Wayne? Now, are you going to retract that statement?
No, they're not contenders. Not at all. I
Okay,
don't. Still don't think they make the playoffs.
I don't think they're going to make
Yeah,
any
so they're just
moves.
gonna be in purgatory. It doesn't mean anything for me. The Colts are doomed.
Hey,
Then
so next topic, real quick. Bobby Wagner might be a Ram.
Mm-hmm.
Can the Rams stop doing this? I know LA's really nice.
what's
Um,
your source? What are they saying?
You're saying it right
there's a
now.
source from Ian Rappaport like an hour and a half ago that he's visiting LA tomorrow. So
Nine
I
million.
think it's
They got
either
9 million
Ian
in
or
cap space.
Schefter, but I saw one of them tweet that. But what do we? They need to stop. Rams need to just chill. Let other people have some stars. You got Aaron Donald and Jalen Ramsey. You guys are cool. Stop. You don't need Bobby Wagner.
I mean, it's
But
just a trade off of Von Miller. That's all it is. Replacing Von Miller.
I want him somewhere
Oh,
else.
that's a bigger no. They get Bob. They get
Bobby
Bobby
Wagner's
Wagner.
bigger.
That's
That
a
changes
big
heads.
difference.
He's
That
getting
their defense
150
is already
tackles.
good now because their middle linebackers were really nothing.
Okay.
Now they have a all pro at all three levels. That's what having good players at three levels means, DL. You got an
No,
all pro
I get
corner,
that. Obviously,
you got an
all pro.
all
That's just
pro
elite.
middle linebacker, and now you got one of the greatest defensive players ever.
Hey man, the Bills had two all pros, and you see what happened
So
Not that backer though. I only had safety.
to them.
so Sean McVay, LA, like chill, bro. You just won a
Who
Super
doesn't
Bowl.
want to go play for LA though? LA is
I know.
nice.
Let's be real. It's LA. I get it. I get it. Don't you want to be like the legacy with and Ray Lewis's legacies and linebackers?
No, he doesn't want to go there. But let
My
me make
man
my
want to
pitch
win.
right now. Tyron Matthew, you can have the best safety duo in the league by far if you come to Pittsburgh. You don't have to worry about the Sorensens anymore, the Thornhills anymore. You and Minka back there, you were made to be a Stiller, first of all, right? You and Minka back there might be the scariest thing we've seen out of a safety duo in NFL history. Just to put that out there. Tyron Matthew, you're the last free agent that could really shift things. Because I think if Tyron Matthew comes to the Steelers, I think it's a foregone conclusion we're having top three defense. And if we have a
Well,
top three defense and money making Mitch does what I think he can do, we're in a
no,
good spot. So
I don't like
Tyron
it.
Matthew, you just don't like it because you're a Ravens fan, but you don't disagree that him and Minka will probably be not probably they
They
will be the
they would
best
be one
safety duo in the league.
the best. What are the safety duos right now?
Brian Poyer and whatever that guy is from the
That's the
Bills.
best one right now.
I mean, they were two All Pros. They're the only team with two All Pro safeties.
Nah, one was a safety, and one was a corner.
Oh no,
No, it's two safeties.
it
It's two
might be
safeties.
it
Nah,
might be
Micah
the
Hyde and
best.
Carlos Boyer was,
Yeah, yeah. Micah Hyde plays safety.
and the other one was a corner.
It might be one of
No,
them.
no. Poyer is a safety.
Well, nah.
Poyer is
Yeah,
a safety.
free and strong.
Poyer's a strong thing.
You
Mike is a
sure?
free. Yeah.
Yeah, you said Mike jumps. It's hands down, bro. Hands down.
We'll see. He has to sign there first.
But I'm
Yeah,
saying
y'all
that
need.
happens, and that might be honestly. When's the last time we seen a safety deal better than that?
Um,
That's Legion of Boom.
Legion of Boom had the best. So
and we might be better.
There's see, yeah, this
Y'all
would be
might be
better.
better,
Someone's
bro.
saying right
No,
now that the best
What?
PF.
bro. Y'all just gonna have Mika and what you call it. That's it.
Mika and Tyron.
That's all.
I'm
Like,
talking about the safety tandem.
let's not say no Legion of Boom.
So
Legion of Boom
so
was the
so
all
Wayne.
four, bro. Like, don't say that.
They were all
Yeah.
four because of the main two. You saw what happened when
What
who
you
else was
mean?
there?
Brandon Browner was better than Richard Sherman, bro. He was way better than
And then
Richard
when he
Sherman.
left,
No
what he
cap.
do? What
Bro, they
happened when
was
he left?
trash, bro. They was
When
trash.
exactly
They
he
was
was
trash.
trash. He
But the
was
Legion of
trash,
Boom, bro, y'all not gonna be good just because y'all have two good safeties, bro. You've seen
bro.
that
That
with the
makes a
Bills.
huge difference.
It
They
does,
they
but
were good.
y'all
What you talking
also
about?
still having
That
y'all
talking about
also still
they were the
having
number
Joe
one
Hayden.
they're still number one defense in the passing defense in the league.
Who?
Who?
The
The
Bills?
Bills, the
And what
Bills
happened, bro? They got roasted. They got roasted, bro.
by Tyreek Hill,
It
bro.
don't matter. They got roasted when it mattered.
And our safeties are better than those two.
Well.
But it's not
In
gonna
all
be
Not let
no
me say
fairness,
our
Dave
safeties
bro.
if we
White
get
was
them.
not playing, so
Bro, y'all still gonna have Joe Hayden.
We don't have Joe
That's
Hayden no more.
y'all don't. Well,
they
you see,
don't.
No.
he's
They
still
don't.
listed.
They don't
Oh,
have
they
anybody right now
resign him.
there.
Come on, don't stop it. Levi Wallace is nice.
I'm joking.
James Pierre,
Akilla Witherspoon is
Trey
good. He's a
It's
Norwood.
nice
so
young
it's
guy.
so
Who are
easy to
these
mess with
guys?
you.
Arthur,
Uh,
Arthur. Who's this? Justin
but
Lane,
they're not like crazy. I mean, Levi Wallace is nice, but
Isaiah
he's
Johnson.
not
These
good.
guys don't ring a
He's
bell for
solid.
me, man.
You're muted.
You knew the one.
Still muted.
Still muted.
Nah,
Now
you
you're back.
Now we can play an efficient cover three defense like we want to.
good.
Now we can do it. And that's just gonna be straps, locks, no keys. And then we're gonna sign Terrell Edmonds again and tell him like, yo, you're gonna play nickel. We're gonna make Tyron play nickel, then you can play safety for him.
Okay, I'm about to say it on me. I'm like, I love it,
And
bro. I
now,
love
and
it.
we got Miles Jack too, bro. We got good covering
Oh, y'all picked up
linebackers.
Miles Jack?
They did pick up
Yeah,
Miles
Okay,
bro.
all
Jack.
right,
That's
all
Yeah.
for
right. Hey, I got Devin
picked
Bush
up
too.
Miles Jackers,
Nice
and we
shit.
got Devin Bush. We got the fastest, one of the fastest
All
linebacker
right,
duos.
but that's only if y'all get Tyrant. That's big.
That's only if we get Tyran.
If not,
I'm
yeah,
saying we get Tyran, it changes the whole landscape
yeah, it
of
definitely changes dynamic. I agree.
so
I agree.
so yeah. And then what other topics? Let me just see, make sure we ran through everything. Where do we think Baker will end up?
Um, personally,
Hmm.
they
Do not
this is
say the
the
shit I think you're gonna say, bro.
no. I'm not gonna say it. I won't troll you this time, but we're gonna talk about that. How there was a report about that.
It was Skip Bayless, bro.
But I know, but we're not gonna say it until afterwards. But was a report that if any team should get him, it would be the Seahawks or Panthers, and then they blatantly came out and said they do not want Baker Mayfield. So I really don't know where Baker is going to end up. Honestly, it's like everybody. I think there's a thing going around the league, and apparently a GM, and you know how they say have anonymous GM when they don't want to, gaslight the GM that says stuff. But a GM came out and said that he believes Baker needs to be humbled this year. And if humbled means Browns make him sit on the bench and watch Deshaun Watson
But that'd be
potentially,
disrespectful, bro.
bro,
That's not humble. That's disrespectful.
what would you do in that case if you're Baker?
I let me talk about. I think this fucked up the way the Browns are treating
It
Baker.
is. It is
He
very.
brought that franchise from poverty. The Browns
Mm,
sucked my entire lifetime until Baker Mayfield come.
He's
And then
on.
also last year it's his fault too. Why did he play injured? He was clearly injured all year and didn't feel fine, but he was trying to toughen it out. Bro, sit out, get your surgery, and go play in those damn progressive commercials. That's what I would have been doing. But now this is another example of betting on yourself. Now look where it led him. Trying to be a tough guy, bet on
well,
himself.
if you're trying to relate that to Lamar wasn't a tough guy with that ankle. He sat out the half of the year.
I'm just saying, like some players do some stupid shit when it comes to betting on themselves. So you'll never know what happened. He was the whole big Baker talk, and then he gets hurt, tries to fight through injuries, not playing well. The team is not as good as they were the year before. It's just I don't know, man. Even though the defense did not play up to par at all, like when Baker wasn't hurt those first two games, they put up like what damn near 80 points between the first two games of the season. So I don't know, man. I think it's very fucked up the way they're treating Baker, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
and it's even more messed up because in the last season it was like, oh, he's still gonna rock with him next year. He's still gonna be our quarterback. We just about to let him get his surgery. He just bounce back, and then like
Don't get
that's
me wrong. If
crazy.
you could trade for Deshaun Watson, you trade for
But
Deshaun
like,
Watson.
but
But
yeah,
yeah, that's messed up
yeah,
what they did though. Because it was announced, like,
he knew.
damn, bro.
That man knew though. He already knew. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm about to, they about
He
to kick
knew.
me out the team. I don't know where he goes though. That's a I don't know where
Yeah.
Baker goes.
Because like the Texans trying to build around Davis Mills, which is smart of them. Because Davis Mills sucks. They just get another good draft
Bryce
pick,
Love.
and they got
Got
hella
Bryce Love.
draft.
Bryce Young.
Where can Baker go?
He would have to go to a franchise who needs a decent quarterback. Like he doesn't have to go to a franchise and be
But
the
Seattle's the
quarterback.
only place I could think, and Seattle said they don't want him, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, Seattle's getting Malik Willis, bro.
yeah, yeah.
They're getting
They
Malik
just might
Willis.
do that.
I'm trying to think who else.
If
Commanders,
the
They're,
Panthers
they're,
need
Commanders
a
got their
quarterback,
guy.
they got Carson. But
Falcons got Marcus Mariota.
I would say like even Carson, like bro, even Carson
I could have saw him go to. Like, I could see him. What like
is the
a
same as
scenario.
Baker for the
He
Commanders.
could have went to the Washington if they didn't get Carson.
Is
But
that
they
fuck
talking about
that?
they want a first round draft pick for
No,
Baker.
fuck. He's getting cut. And he's going to Pittsburgh Steelers.
If we didn't get Mitch, you know what's crazy? I would want him, but we got
But
Mitch. So there's
what
no.
if you do get him with
I'm
Mitch?
gonna be pissed because all it's
QB
gonna cost.
controversy.
That's all it's gonna cost, and it's not gonna. You
If he
gotta.
has
They can't draft anybody. They gotta give Mitch the
Mitch is
full
gonna
keys.
relapse.
Yeah, they gotta give Mitch the full keys. They can't give
He's gonna
anybody else
relapse.
anything at all.
He's
Mitch
gonna tell
has to
Tomlin,
get the full
turn
keys.
them TVs off. I don't want to see Baker's news about Baker coming here.
Yeah, I was even mad that Tomlin was at Malik Willis's thing because if they waste a first round draft pick on
I,
him,
bro,
I'm gonna be
I
very
can honestly see
mad.
you guys get a quarterback.
I can see us doing it, but I'm going to be
Kenny
mad
Pickett
because
might be your
what
guy
was the point of signing Mitch Trubisky?
for this year.
this
Well,
is
You
serious.
know you have to if you're gonna sign Mitch Trubisky, you have to make him
but
feel
you
hundred
signed him for
percent
7
confident.
mil a year, so it's like
That's
really
okay, but you gotta make
big.
him feel like it's his job, bro. Like
I
it's not
guess.
he can't lose. Like it's not for him to lose. Like this is your job. This is what trust. We're trusting you to do this. Because if you don't, then the season's in shambles. And I'll be the first one on there. If they draft a quarterback, I'm gonna come on the show and say Pittsburgh Steelers are not doing nothing this year. That's what I'm gonna go on here and say.
Aaron Rodgers
Because
situation. You guys gonna Mitch is gonna win MVP next
no, it's not. That's not. He's not fucking Aaron Rodgers. I'll tell you that. I wish.
year.
Um, but I think that's pretty much it for football.
We got some
Um,
matchups if you want to do a matchup.
oh, let's go. Let's go. Everybody know house divided matchups. We could pit players against each other. Who would win in their prime? This player, if it came down to a situation where they were one on one, we like to do receivers and corners, running backs and linebackers. This week, we're gonna start with prime Richard Sherman versus prime Reggie Wayne. Chubbs, who you got?
I got prime Richard Sherman.
Mm.
DL, who you got?
Reggie Wayne, no question.
Reggie Wayne without a doubt. I don't know why he said Richard Sherman.
What? I didn't
Hey,
even say. Why is that even a
I
comparison?
hey.
watched Richard Sherman get
Why,
cooked by Sammy
I've
Watkins,
also
bro.
seen Richard Sherman in prime make some clutch plays.
Cover three plays, yeah, on Michael
bro,
Crabtree. We talking about Reggie Wayne.
when Richard Sherman was on the cover of Madden, he was actually posing in cover 3. Isn't that pathetic?
Yeah.
Okay,
he was
I still
posing
what
a
I
press
say.
bell cover.
Give me prime Richard.
Get
Nah,
out of here,
bro.
bro.
I don't
Richard
respect no
Middleton.
corner that don't follow people, bro. Don't respect no corner, bro.
But
You
like,
said
what
Man,
type
cover
of
three.
what are we? Is it a is
He
it
don't
going
got the
through
he
the end
don't
zone?
got he don't got the Legion Boom behind him, bro.
Is this a
I
fade?
man, I get Trent Richardson on him.
It's
If this is
all
a
game.
fade,
It's
oh, it's
all game, bro. For a game.
Me and
And
Trent Richardson punch him in the
8
mouth.
catches, 120 yards, 2 tutties is what Reggie Wayne is putting up. It's a
disrespectful to my boy
fact.
Richard
Bro, he's
Sherman, man.
averaging at least 36 yards a catch, bro.
Rich Sherman all pro, man. You remember he's all pro.
Yeah, and cover three all pro because you had two great safeties. You had to do nothing. If somebody ran a post, you said, "Oh, you got him." That's all he did. I don't
he
respect
plays
that
nothing
shit.
gets behind me coverage. That's what he believes.
Yeah. All right. The next house divided matchup that we have is Prime Marshawn Lynch versus Prime
This is a tough one.
Ray Lewis. Chubbs, beast mode or prey mode? Who do you have?
You know I gotta go with my my boy Ray. You know, he killed a man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Hey, I've seen him hit the hardest. Like, I mean, people the hardest. Like, I've seen him get ran over once. We're not gonna name by. I'm not gonna say who.
Nah, say the name.
No, no,
Eddie
he.
George.
No, he actually tackled him that
He got
play.
stiff on.
Yeah, but Eddie George went down on that play. He keep going. The only person I'm saying is Jerome, but that is. But I just think Ray was different. He's crazy as shit. But Marshawn, it's hard. That was a tough one because Marshawn runs the ball a different way, man. But
Bruh, I'm taking Marshawn Lynch, bro.
you're
This
crazy.
man ran through a whole defense and then told him to hold his nuts, bro. Like, that's
He ain't
all.
even run through Ray Lewis though.
Oh my god, bro. Even when he gets
I'm not
smacked,
picking, bro.
even when he
You're not
gets
picking.
smacked,
You got to.
yeah, you
You
got to.
got to.
Come on, man. Even the
You
big hits
got
on
to.
Marshawn Lynch, still like he always
I might
fall
have
forward
to go
too.
Marshawn as well,
Yeah,
bruh.
bro. Come on now.
Damn.
Eh, I might, bro.
Wow.
That's why I want to pick, bro, because it's like
What do you
I could
say?
go Marshawn, but I could go Ray Lewis, like
Over it, over it, over it,
over,
over it,
over
over it,
again,
over it, over it,
over.
over it, over it, over
You know what?
it.
Ray Lewis would be there over and over and over and
It's like
over.
run through a motherfucking face.
Ray Lewis.
Yeah, so I definitely think, damn, that's a hard one. It's not like big wash. I think it's gonna be like 5-5. Like they're going to 10. It's gonna be like 4-4, and then somebody gotta get that fifth one. I think more likely into the tie. It's gonna be 5-5.
It'd be interesting.
That's what I say.
I
But
think
damn,
Marshawn
that
won.
was a good one. That definitely was a good one. Oh shit, we didn't talk about Allen Robinson going to the Rams. That is huge. Cause now they got another outside receiver that's really good. So expect Cooper Cup to have another good year again because he's soft and plays in the slot. Uh, but no,
Let's
I
see
think
what he is.
No, Allen Robinson is due for a big year this year. So I definitely think that's good. Um, let's talk. All right, so now in this show, tell you guys I'm gonna give you football and basketball. Now it's time for basketball. And I just got a notification. I don't know if you guys got it too, but Kyrie Irving will be able to play for the remainder of the season,
Good for
Home
him.
or away?
home or away. Well, home, depending on other game. Like if they go to
He was
Toronto or
playing
something,
away anyway.
certain areas he's gonna play in LA. Can't play anything else.
Hmm.
So,
It's lit.
but he's not able to play in home games. So,
Still?
are the Brooklyn Nets?
He is. He said he is
He's
now.
able
Oh,
starting
he's now
Thursday.
able. Okay, okay.
Starting Thursday. So, are the Brooklyn Nets the overwhelming favorite in the East right now?
I wouldn't say overwhelming. I would say the favorite. Um, Only because we've seen what both KD and Kyrie can do to, separately. KD, dropped 50. Kyrie dropped 60 on
KD
individual
played that
levels.
game too.
Yeah,
That
that's what I'm saying. Like I feel
was
like
the
he,
Orlando Magic though, and he was stat padded. We want to talk about stat
Everybody
padding,
dropping. Everybody drops like 50
but
on that
is it
game.
really stat pattern though?
bro. They were up 30, bro. They had almost 100 points at halftime, bro, and he still was playing when he had like 40.
You gotta get your minutes, bro. You gotta get your average, bro. Your average minutes. You gotta make it all consistent. Um,
But
but
go
no,
ahead, keep going.
yeah, overwhelming. Like I said, overwhelming. No, but favorites, yeah, because they're just a complete package. No reports yet if Ben Simmons coming back. Do we know that? Not yet. Um,
No, I don't think he's gonna be bad. He had to get an epidural
when he's
uh,
back, yeah,
in his back, so he just I just don't think he's playing this year.
yeah. But they still got all the pieces. They've been winning. The only team I would put out there in the East right now is the Bucks. Um, just because they still got their same squad, still well rounded. Giannis is still Giannis. It's gonna be that's the team I think they're gonna have to beat 76ers too soon. They I feel like Harden and Embiid got together a little bit too late to make a
I
playoff run or
agree.
anything.
I think it was too late for that trade as well.
Yeah, they
We
got to
all
get
thought
some
it
more
was gonna be
chemistry.
good, but chemistry. I don't think the chemistry is gonna be there yet.
Yeah, so I think the Nets are the favorite still.
Man, I
Chubbs.
mean, I wouldn't just go out and say ultimately, yeah, they're the favorites. They're playing well, but the one thing that worries me is if Ben Simmons isn't playing. I've Katie's been getting double teamed and like sometimes triple teamed at points in certain games, and that's been like working. So I mean, Kyrie coming back is going to be huge for them, and being able, no, well, Kyrie being able to play every single game, not just away games, because those home games. I mean, it's been talked about. Like Katie's been getting like triple teamed at times, which is like affecting his play. Because I mean, dude, it's hard to score on three people. But I don't know. I still think the Bucks are sleepers. To like you said, I agree with DL. I think they're sleepers to be a favorite. I don't know what's going on. You're right. The chemistry is not right with Philly. They're not winning as much as I thought they were going to. Hey, but don't sleep on the late surgeon. What's kids, man? They're playing
Shut
good
the
basketball.
fuck.
They're
Yo,
playing
look.
good basketball, man. They might
Shut
sneak in that
up.
play-in game, man. I'm just saying. So just don't sleep on my Wizards because they've been playing good basketball.
All right, let me go.
I want to believe
They are now the favorite. Overwhelming? I don't know. I still think my Heat can make it out. Everyone's high on the Bucks. I think my Heat will beat the Bucks. I think we will beat it. I want them on the other side of the bracket. But I'm hoping that they. I think if the Nets make it to the Eastern Conference Finals, they're going to the championship. This is my thoughts. They're going to the championship no matter what. They have to lose in the second round. I don't think if they get to Eastern Conference Finals, no one's going to beat them. So I think I see them losing the second round. Philly might be able to do it. Uh, who else is on that side? Damn, the Bucks are on our side. No, no, no. The Bucks are second seed right now, so
Mhm.
the Bucks can do it. You know. So I need the Nets to secure the seventh seed. That's what I need them to secure. Secure that seventh seed or the sixth seed. Don't get the fifth or fourth. Not looking forward to that. But yeah, I think that's what it takes as far as that. But Kyrie coming back is very huge. He just dropped 60 the other day. KD dropped 50 the other day. KD's out here telling everybody they're puny.
it.
He's
Puny.
doing he's telling them tiny. Like he's telling everybody that. So I think they're in a good spot. But I just believe in my Heat. I think we can do it. I think the Bucks can do it too if we were to lose to the Bucks. Chicago is nowhere near that, and this is just in DeMar DeRozan's DNA. I'm going to it. He's never could beat the good teams, and this is just a reflection of that again. They suck when they play against good teams. They have I think they won one game versus a playoff team, and that's the Cavaliers. Like they have the worst record versus playoff teams in the NBA. They have completely fallen off a cliff. We haven't heard anything from their fan base since December. Like it's really bad. So yeah, I don't see them doing anything. So to me, the only people that can make the finals in the East are the Bulls. Whoa, not Bulls. The
Yeah.
Heat, the Bucks, and the Nets. Those are my three favorites. The Celtics possibly could make some moves, but I just don't see them beating the Bucks or the Heat or the Nets. But they are my dark horse team to make something
They're
move.
the
So
upset. They're the
I
Bengals.
got
They're the Bengals of the NBA right now.
yeah, that is a great
They're
comparison. They
definitely the
are
Bengals
the
of the NBA.
Bengals of the NBA. And I'm apologize to Jason Tatum because he has been going off.
Thank
I
you,
don't think I
Wayne.
don't think he is a top 8 player in the league yet,
Mr.
but he's been
Prophet.
going off.
Mr. Prophecy. Prophecy. Thank you.
I mean, he's still not top 8 in the league, so it's not. I don't know how high
I
the
mean,
prophecy is right now. But he's been on the
I
scoring
understand,
chair.
bro. He's been on the score. He's been averaging the most points lately. 43 points it is?
Yeah.
We'll never talk about that. We'll let it manifest.
So I think the Celtics can make some noise. Him and Jalen Brown are playing well. They just dropped 30 together the other night. They were undefeated when they dropped 30 together. So if they can give you some more of those performances, I think it works out. They have probably the best defense in the NBA at this point, at this juncture into the season. I think they can make a good run. But again, we also got to think they still got a rookie head coach. So I just don't know
No,
if they can
speaking on
make it
that
that
defense, you
far.
talk about Marcus
Who's
Smart.
a rookie head coach? Who's a
Yeah.
rookie head coach?
The Celtics coach is a rookie head coach.
Oh, I thought Brad Stevens isn't the coach anymore. That's
No,
Yeah,
he's
crazy.
not
he's
the
in the
he's
front
not.
office. He's in the front
Mm.
office now.
That's
So
crazy.
I think they can make some moves, make some moves, make some moves. So guys know we can't end it out. Do the show without having a Bradley Bill topic. So Bradley Bill has, the rumors are back again that Bradley Bill and the Heat can possibly make something happen this summer. As a Heat fan, I do not want it, and let me just tell you why. For some reason, somehow Bradley Bill has qualified for the Supermax. I am not paying Bradley Bill.
Imagine that.
I am not paying.
Sounds like a
I
superstar to me.
I'm not
Hmm.
playing Bradley Bill $200+ million. I am sorry. He's not worth it. He's not to me. This doesn't make any sense. As a Miami Heat fan, for us to waste that money, he hasn't proven
That is
worth it. It would
hilarious.
literally be like what Philly did when they got Tobias Harris and messed up when they gave him the max deal. So I just don't
Are we
think it.
combined? Are we comparing Tobias Harris to Bradley Beal? Really? Come on,
I would much rather have Tobias Harris on our team than Bradley Bill.
bro.
You
But let
tripping?
me go
Oh
again.
my, oh my God!
You
What is your
tripping?
deal? Wait, what is your
He's
deal
got
with? What
beef.
is the deal with Bill,
Bro, what's
bro?
on? So
Please
Tobias
make
Harris
that
not
the top.
nice.
What is your
Not
deal
the
with
not
Bill,
Bradley
bro?
What's
Beal,
your
buddy.
deal with Bill?
Yeah,
Tell
bro,
me.
come on.
Tobias Harris is a bigger body. He
No,
plays
no,
better
no, no.
defense, and
Is he better? Is he
he's
better than
not going
Bradley?
to
Wait, wait,
he's
wait, wait.
not going to
Wait?
hog the ball.
Is he better than Bradley Beal? Yes or no?
He's not a better scorer than Bradley Bill, but he does everything is better or just as well.
My question is, what would you be getting Bradley Beal for the Heat?
We'd have to get rid of Tyler Hero.
No,
I'm
no,
just not doing
that's
that.
not what what would he be bring? What do you need him for?
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
One
No,
A.
I'm asking you. I'm asking
One
you. Why would they need to
A.
get him? What for? What? What part of his game? What are they needing to get Bradley Beal for? I'm just
I
asking.
think I think the Heat are thinking they need an ISO scorer.
So that scoring.
Yeah,
So you want
A
Tobias
number one
Harris for
option.
scoring over Bradley Beal scoring.
no, because if I got Tobias Harris, I don't have to get rid of Tyler Hero.
No, if you could get Tobias Harris or Bradley Beal, you would still take Tobias Harris.
Because I'm gonna have to give up Tyler Hero to get Bradley Bill. I'm
I was about
not
to say,
not
Tyler
doing.
Harris coming to DC if that
You got to give
happens.
up somebody for either. But
I'll take Bam out.
No,
Bam if you don't want, you want
no.
to keep Tyler.
Tyler
Uh,
Hero isn't a huge hit for not having Bradley for having Bradley Bill. Like, come on now,
I
he's
rather
easily
I rather
replaceable.
keep it with Tyler Hero.
Easily, he's a
Was this
six
gonna
man.
was it gonna end up with Victor and
If he
Hero?
if he if
Vic
he
becomes a six man.
if we get I think Tyler starts next year. He can average 28 in my
Why
opinion.
Oh my God. So then, but
he
Jimmy
averaged
what?
30? He
And
got
Jimmy
good
what?
game. Averaged 30.
He averaged 28 on the winning team, 30 on the losing team.
Hey,
You
Like
go with that,
but
bro.
according to a Heat fan, I'm not gonna gaslight him. But if Bradley Beal comes to the Heat, he's instantly a superstar,
that's
which is
ridiculous. That's a
which is
ridiculous take.
crazy. Which is crazy because I've been preaching and Dio been preaching he's a superstar this whole
Well, I
time.
don't know how he would be Super Bowl. He still wouldn't be the best player on our team. So
How? He's the number one scoring option.
he wouldn't be the best player on our team.
I just don't understand your correlations and your connections with your
He's got
points, bro.
beef.
So just because you're number wait, just because you're the number one scoring option, you're the best
No,
player.
what I'm telling you is that you told me that in order to be a good player or a superstar,
You have to
whatever
be
your
the
career,
best player on a
you have
championship
to be
team.
you have to be a 1A or a 1B. You just told me that he would be a 1A or a 1B for the Miami Heat.
No, I never said that. I never said
You
that.
just
I
you
just
said he
said
would
he.
be the
I just said
ISO player.
I
So
said
People
he
be the
wouldn't be.
ISO player.
I did
who is
ISO and 1A1B is not the same.
all right? So
How is
tell
that
me.
not?
So tell me, you got Brad Beal, Tyler Hero's gone. Who's 1A, who's 1B on that team? Starting
Jimmy
five.
Butler and Bam Adebayo.
Jimmy Butler's your
You're tripping. You just
oh
told me Jimmy Butler can't
my
cheat, right?
21, 6 and
It's
6, Jimmy Butler.
He
you didn't
averaged a
even think
triple.
it
He averaged a
confidently, man.
triple double in the finals. What are we talking about?
Now, yeah.
and lost. The
In
losing
six,
team.
he did lose. He lose. Jimmy, sorry, Bradley Bill's not better than Jimmy Butler, but go ahead.
He's a better
We're
scorer
talking.
than
We're
Jimmy
talking
Butler.
about 1A,
Yes,
He's
he
a
one B.
is.
better scorer, better scorer. Now, ask me who would I would trade Tyler Hero for?
Who?
Donovan Mitchell.
You're
That's why I want Tyler Hero to keep rising his
There you
stock
go.
up.
That's fair. That's fair though. Was
That's what you
Donovan
saw me.
Mitchell's
I saw my tweets. I said, "Yo, keep
There you
rising that
go.
stock up, boy. You're gonna look real good in Utah soon. He's gonna look real good in
'cause I like
Utah."
I
You
like D
tripping?
bitch. Who? Who? Oh, Jimmy Butler in Utah or
He's
Bradley Beal
talking
in
about
Utah?
Tyler Hero.
Yeah,
Oh
Tyler Hero's gonna be Utah.
no, he
Why
stay
get
in Miami.
Donovan Mitchell when you can get superstar Brad Beal?
You know, y'all don't
Tell me,
need
tell me, tell me,
Donovan
tell me,
Mitchell.
tell me one. Bradley Bill is better than Donovan Mitchell.
He brings more to the table than Bradley
According
Beal.
to some
I'm not
rankings,
gonna
he
lie. He's
is.
not a better scorer. He's not a better scorer than Donovan Mitchell.
A
I mean,
lot
he's
of
not a better.
rankings
Yeah,
got him ahead of Donovan. So
no.
Who got him?
Bradley Beal is a better scorer than Donovan
Bro,
Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell is a top two shooting guard in the league right now.
Donovan
What are we
Mitchell
talking
brings more to the table than Bradley Beal. That's how I put that one. I'll put that one like that.
about? DL, who is better? Don't give me tables
Who is
and
better?
chairs and ladders and stairs.
oh my.
Who is better, Bradley Bill or Donovan Mitchell?
My photo.
If you put Donovan Mitchell on the Wizards, they're not doing any better than what Bradley Beal is. So I don't. It's a tough analysis,
He
man.
got Chris Tapps. Yeah, they are doing better, bro.
Kyle Kuzma.
I'm. Oh my god,
So if they
this
put
is
Bradley
terrible,
Bill
man.
on the, so they put Bradley Bill on the Utah Jazz last year. They're the number one seed in the West.
You still got Mike
Could be.
Conley. No, not Mike Conley. Yeah,
Could
no,
be. You could be. Then
They
yeah.
again,
They still
instantly
got Mike
dropped to
Conley.
fourth or fifth seed.
They
Go
still
ahead.
got Jordan Clarkson.
they got Mike Conley,
Yeah,
Joe Ingles, Rudy
yeah,
Gobert,
yeah,
Derek Favors.
There's
yeah.
too much
Defensive player of
cap.
the year. Watch out,
There's too much cap in this rat. I'll tell you.
bro.
That.
You put D Mitch on the Wizards. They make the playoffs
Yeah, probably.
and go far.
You think so?
Not to go far, but they're not a
We
lottery
make
team.
playoffs. We're probably the same place we are right now.
Donovan Mitchell quits because Russ
Right
playing
now,
with
the 10th guy.
Him and Russell play fine together. And speaking of Russ, what do we think about what the Timberwolves did to him the other day, last week? Do we think it was classless? Do you think they were in the right? Pat Bev was talking crap. What do you guys think? What are your guys' take
Are
on
you talking
this?
about the air ball?
Yeah,
Pat Bev was talking crap and wasn't even accurate with his own like shit talk. Like he said he was made two finals appearances or something, and he only went or two conference finals appearances and only been to one. So like he wasn't
he was
even
on the
like
bench for the other one. He wasn't even
he
a
wasn't even
contributor at
accurate.
all.
Yeah,
Look, man, at this point, Pat Beverly, he's just a troll and he's just trying to get a
he's
reaction out
trying
of
to get
people. He's
talk
doing that
show.
around the whole league, though, not just with Russ. But no, I mean, it was funny when they
At
did
first, I
that.
was like, "Damn, they bullying my dog," but honestly, it's just in the
Oh
game.
yeah, this is in the
Yeah,
game.
in the
It's
game,
cool.
they talking shit.
And-
It was a
yeah,
bad air ball. I mean, they
the way, but
probably the way they were just sitting on it. But like, this is my thing. Pat Bev, Russ's worst season is better. Two times is better than your best season. This is his worst season.
that's all I'm about
He's
to say.
talking about team success. Russ has been to a finals, been to multiple conference finals, has been the best player or second best player leading teams to the playoffs.
Yeah,
You
that's shooting
are
record, broken
a
He has MVP
set
records.
records.
bench players talking like starters. I hate it. That's literally the definition of what you're doing. You have done something. You have give the Timberwolves a little spark, and they are having a very good season. But let's be serious here. Better team success, better individual player. You're just mad because he said you do exactly what you do. You just run around and they don't call fouls on you for some reason. He fouls people. That's all he does is foul people, and they don't call fouls. He did a little weak shove to Ibaka the other day, but sometimes bullying does work because Russ got bullied, and he's been on a tear. He's been shooting highly efficient from
Finally,
the 3-point line. He has
23%. He had his little slump. That's what it was. Every
hold
player
on.
had a little slump. It was pretty long.
Now he's shooting like
It
50%
took
from
a
3 point
while,
line in
bro.
the last 3 games. He's
Yeah.
shooting like over 58% from the field goal. He's
Hmm.
averaging about 8 assists, 10 rebounds in the last 3 games. Want to keep this going. I think the Lakers need to give him more opportunities to play point guard and get in the rhythm of the game. They
Hmm.
had him playing a little often, just like you slash here. Like, bro, don't try my dog like he Ben Simmons, bro.
Get that man
He
a
can do
ball. That'll take off.
let him do little things. He may give you some wild shots a couple times a game, but that's just part of it. You got to take the good and the bad.
No,
But the
bro.
good
Like
out, the good
he
outweighs
make
the
he
bad.
make mistakes at 100%. Like that's his
Yeah,
game. Like he makes mistakes at
He
100%.
definitely
Like
makes mistakes.
you.
and I think if Russ,
Yeah, I'm
I
good.
think if Russ can continue this this play in for the rest of the game for the rest of the year, just continue playing at the pace he's playing. We'll see tonight when they play who they're playing when they
The
play
Lakers.
Bruh,
the Sixers. The Lakers play the Sixers. So when we see
Oh yeah, it's
uh,
Wednesday.
yeah,
this
it's Wednesday.
sounds
And the
Let's
Nets
all
play
see
who?
good, but none of this is gonna matter if they
the
can't beat
Grizzlies.
the
Yeah,
Suns too. Like they can't. Like, whenever they play the Suns, like say they make a push in the playoffs and they get playoffs, they haven't been playing very bad against the Suns all year.
let's pause
Well,
out
if they
though.
continue
LeBron
on
in
this way and
7.
they're able to win. No, because if Chris Paul's not playing and AD's back, they're beating the Suns.
Yeah, and if LeBron's dropping 38, they're winning. If
Yeah, they're
LeBron's dropping
winning.
LeBron's
38,
And
they're
good,
I'm a
winning.
bro.
hot
Very
take
good.
right now. I'm gonna say it. If Chris Paul doesn't play, Lakers in 5.
I like it.
Lakers in
I'll go
Lakers.
even further, bro. If
I really want to say sweep. I really
hey,
want to say sweep.
hey, if the Lakers win, if the Lakers get out the first round, they're making a run to the
Yeah,
finals, bro.
yeah. No one's. Yeah, let's say right now.
If
If
they
the
if
Lakers get out the first round, no one's beating them.
they're making a
Not
run,
KD, Kyrie,
nobody,
Ben Simmons. No one's beating them.
nobody.
Nobody's beating them, and that's a way. AD comes back and Chris Paul doesn't come back. I still think
It's
even if Chris
wraps.
Paul comes back, they could win in 7 or 6.
Yeah, or 6.
But if AD comes back and no Chris Paul, you think the Lakers forgot about all that shit that happened last year? Hell no.
And
You think Bron
they starting to say that bubble championship was fluke too.
and you think LeBron forgot about all the shit campaign been talking about all year and last year? Braun might average 40 that series, bro. Straight up, bro.
Flashback,
Braun might average 40.
flashback to
So
2016, bro.
and let's talk about Braun. Braun just became the second all time leader. And thing. Why is Braun scoring never really recognized in his game? Now, when we talk about the best, he talked about this on the shop too. When we talk about the best scorers of all time, we never talk about LeBron James. Why don't we ever talk about him like that? When he's about to be the all time leader in less games than anybody else ever played. So why do we not recognize him? He averages 27. That's the same amount of points as KD. More points than Kobe Bryant. But we never call him one of the greatest
Yeah,
scorers ever.
well, it comes down to the whole goat discussion, bro. A lot of these people that are in charge of the little narratives, right? They're Jordan guys, and that I mean, they're trying to discredit anything he can really do. So they have the right to say, oh, he's still not number one to me. Like they're Jordan's number one, but like you're saying, he's doing this at a quicker rate than anybody has ever done it. As soon as he gets number one, and he's still doing all the scoring that he's doing when he's 40 years old. At least if he keeps this up till he past 40, bro. I mean, even right now, bro. As soon as he gets number one on the thing, he's the greatest of all time. You cannot say he's not. I'm sorry. Maybe it's just because this is my era or our era. We grew up with
Nah,
LeBron's
that
our guy.
I agree. I think that's exactly what it is. Like we don't. LeBron's been doing this since I've been watching. I mean, not gonna say since I've been watching basketball, but low key since I've been watching basketball since 2003. Like when I was 8 years old, 9 years old. Jordan wasn't in my era, so of course, yeah, I seen the highlights and stuff. But we're witnessing LeBron literally being in every single finals every year of my life. So it's becoming natural. So I think that's why people don't talk about it. But they always write that they always write narratives about LeBron. LeBron's always on ESPN, this, that, and the third. Like, what, it's a crazy stat. He's gotten he has that many points, and he also is killing the assist game in the same
Yeah,
aspect by a
Only
lot.
player ever to have
Yeah, by a lot. Like
30,000
10,000,
points,
10,000.
10,000 rebounds,
Mm-hmm.
10,000 assists.
yeah, by a long shot. So like for us, our generation, it just become natural. That's why I feel like to answer your question, nobody will be talking about it. But when it's all said and done, when he finally does hang up his shoes, we're gonna be like, bro, no one is gonna surpass LeBron. That's gonna be the narrative written for his legacy. Bro, I don't care who you're saying. I don't care who comes up in 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, ain't nobody surpassing LeBron. I'm not gonna be alive to see it, so
I got hit my hand. Hey,
but
as as much as it's gonna suck, but if this man plays for a long time and he can still shoot the lights out, if it all fucking adds up, Steph's gonna get close to that number of points. And I hate to say it.
No, he's not.
You
he's
don't think
not
so?
because Steph's already what 32,
Is
33?
he that old?
Yeah,
Yeah, Steph
yeah.
old.
Oh shit! I didn't know he was that old.
He
He
Steph
don't
Steph is
look
old.
that
gonna
old.
He's more susceptible to injury. Bro, Russ got more points than Steph all time.
yeah
And that's
20
something
twenty
that
thousand
nobody
something like
talk
that.
about Russ. Russ got 23,000 points.
Yeah.
And he's the only point guard to ever do that in NBA history. But he continues to get disrespected. I just don't get it.
I just thought that shit adds up kind of quick.
I mean, yeah, he has a chance. Steph Curry has a chance only because three is worth more than two, but I doubt it. I
Yeah, I
doubt that
doubt it.
happen. That's a
I
lot of
doubt it. I think
that's a
I
lot
give
of
honestly I only give Steph 4 more years in the league.
because you got to remember too. LeBron has been like I said, been making it to the finals, so he's been playing way more games than Steph every year.
LeBron's gonna. I feel like
And
LeBron's gonna
Steph
flip.
Bron don't get hurt like everybody else. So
If LeBron can stay healthy, bro, this man might play until he's 45,
Nah, he said his last year is gonna be playing with his son. He already said
which we
that.
don't know. His son's only what 16.
His son's like a junior in high school.
Yeah, his draft stock ain't high.
Well,
Wayne
yeah, it
said Wayne
depends.
said he was
It
trash.
depends. It depends how many years of
I
college
ain't
he's
say
playing
he was
for.
trash, bro. I just say he not good at everybody else say he is, bro. That's all I say,
Everybody was
man.
trash. Bro.
Uh, do you guys want to do a tier list?
Right now, I mean, I had a matchup. I don't know if y'all
We're
saw the
we're in
matchup.
Oh
we're
no, let's do the matchup. Let's see the
It's a
matchups.
random matchup. But I think it's gonna be a great matchup.
All right, we got another house divided matchup. I just saw this. We got Chris Middleton, and everybody know basketball. You know this one is better where we can do basketball player versus basketball player. Doesn't matter. We try to do it typically in the same position group, or if it's the big and the big and guard, forward, forward. So let's go. Can we switch this one, or can we switch the second one? No, let's switch the second
Let's
one.
switch the second one because that's a
Yeah,
simple
KG
one.
killing
gonna
him.
say Chris
I
Middleton.
want to say killing him. Come on, man. Cat,
KG killing Cat. Don't even do
nah,
that, bro. KG's second greatest power forward of all
I
time.
got you.
I got one for y'all.
Go
I
ahead.
got one for you. So let's do this first one. We got this is so disrespectful to Paul Pierce, bro.
It's not. What are you talking about? It is
We got
definitely not.
we got
It is
Chris
definitely not.
we got Chris Middleton versus Paul Pierce. In a matchup, all things even, who do
Oh
you
man.
guys have winning that matchup in their primes? DL, go first. Say Chris Middleton so I can lock
Chris
y'all.
Middleton. I got Chris Middleton all the way,
Tell me,
man.
tell me,
Chris
tell me.
Middleton
All right, hold
all the
on. Let me. I
way.
need to clip this. DL, Chris Middleton or Paul Pierce? Who wins the matchup?
Chris Middleton.
Chubbs.
Paul Pierce.
Paul Pierce, without a doubt. Why is Chris Middleton winning this matchup, DL?
Why not, bro? like, why? Like you tell me
You
why
got
not,
no
bro?
explanation, bro. No.
Bro. First of all,
What?
Chris
Chris
Middleton.
Middleton don't even got a nickname, bro. Like, what are we talking about, bro?
The truth, come on, bro. He's a lie.
Wait, Chris
He's a
Middleton.
lie. Paul Pierce is a facade, bro. Come on, Joe Johnson gave him the work. what Draymond say? They don't like you like that. Chase the farewell, so he ain't gonna get. Wasn't really a part of the big three, in my opinion. He wasn't the big three.
No, no,
It
you're
was
being.
Ray
Yeah.
Allen, KG, and Rondo. Come on now. Come on now.
Paul Pierce
Yeah,
was
I give it
Finals
to you.
MVP, bro.
I know. I give it to you. But Chris Middleton has a finals championship as well. He had Giannis. So come on, that's not fair. But come on, they the same. In my opinion, they the same player. Chris Middleton can shoot the three, mid-range game, back to basket player, ISO players. They the same player. I just
Play
think Chris
style is very similar. I'll
very
give you
similar.
that.
But you gotta remember,
So you're saying if Paul Pierce was in the league right now, he would be Chris Middleton,
he would. I think Chris Mills is a better defender and faster than Paul Pierce.
but that would be
I've
his comp level is like Chris
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Middleton.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
you say he played in the right time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I say Chris Middleton.
That
Yeah,
is a hot take, DL. That is
yeah.
that. Let's see what the guys on TikTok say. This is definitely going on TikTok. I'll tell you that
Hey
right now.
man.
All right, we got the next matchup, and I didn't put this on the docket. So Scottie Pippen versus Kawhi Leonard.
Ooh.
Primes head-to-head matchup.
But what's prime though? Spurs or LA or Toronto?
Toronto, Kawhi's
Ooh.
tough.
Even LA, Toronto.
Nah,
I mean LA,
Toronto, Kawhi's best Kawhi, I
Kawhi.
think.
Mm, that was 1 year.
Who do you guys
He went
have?
to a different team and won a championship. He's that means he's
Mm.
different.
He won the championship because everybody was hurt, bro.
Bro,
Stop it, bro.
that
I
clutch
hate when people
shot,
try to give
that
that
clutch
credit,
shot,
bro.
bro.
Everybody was hurt, bro.
He
Braun
blew
went to the
their heart out.
West. Like, come on, bro. KD got hurt, and KD had half a calf. It was about to drop 40 on him, bro. Like,
So
anyway, let's.
He said half a calf. I mean,
So let's go. Kawhi Leonard versus Scottie Pippen. Who do you got, Chubbs?
I got Kawhi.
Smooth. Who do you got?
yeah, Kawhi. You got Kawhi.
I got Scottie, Too Hottie, Pippen. Y'all are. This is hard, but
Hard.
I gotta give Scottie credit because when Mike went out and played those years, Scottie was the best player in the league. He was the best player in the league. He was kicking ass. He just ran into Hakeem Olajuwon, right? Prime Kawhi in Toronto, he was really good, but I think he gets way too much credit for that championship for the simple fact that that squad was nice. Siakam was balling.
Yeah, but
Fred VanVleet was balling.
Scotty had Michael for most of his championships.
Yeah,
Scotty, Scotty carried. I'm not gonna say carried,
oh,
but
come on.
Scotty was a big factor with Michael.
I
Though
know. I'm
it
not
wasn't
saying he
just
wasn't.
Michael.
I'm not saying he wasn't,
And
but
Kawhi
Kawhi got
had
two
Tim Duncan
But
he got
Kawhi
two
was also one of the
Kawhi
best
got two
defenders in the league. Yeah, he
Finals
got.
MVPs on two different teams.
on averaging
Yeah,
14 points.
What?
he's a better defender though.
Yeah,
Is he a better defender? Is
He's a
I
he?
think
defensive
so.
player.
I think he is.
Is he?
He's a better two-way player. How about that? A better two-way player.
Scotty could do everything, bro. He can't
He
pay,
don't.
he can't facilitate like Scotty either.
He's a.
I just think
I
right
just
now
feel
I
like
can't
Kawhi's a
give
better shot creator. You know what I'm saying? Like he creates better opportunities, in my opinion.
he might have a better mid range game. I'll give you that. But I just think that Scotty's probably one of the most disrespected players of all time because he played with Michael. People don't really appreciate his greatness like he was because Scotty was nice. Scotty was Michael was the best player in the league, but shit, Scotty was top five. You know, so that's just my opinion. I just don't honestly Toronto
But a
that
healthy,
championship.
but you got to think, bro. A healthy Kawhi is also a top five player, bro. Yes.
Not anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
Because
in Toronto.
we never seen Kawhi playing healthy and not be a top five player. Whenever he was playing, he was always a top five player.
Let me see.
Always. I know
Now
that.
last
Always.
year in the Spurs, he was probably top five.
He was top five with Toronto. I would give him that.
Toronto, but that was the fault because everybody got hurt, bro.
I'm just saying, you can't name a season where he
But if
wasn't
he was healthy right now, he
the
would not
best
be
two way
top
player in
five.
the league.
Nah, he won't be top five anymore if healthy.
How do you know? He's one of the best two
Bro,
way players in the league.
there's so many people balling.
His defense has gone significantly down. Let's
There.
act like that.
Yeah, he hasn't really.
His scoring
Yeah,
went
I
up like
agree with
that,
that.
bro. We've been watching Luca cook them two in the playoffs for the past two seasons.
Kawhi
Is
plays
he
top
better than
five.
Luca right now? If he was healthy, is Kawhi better than Luca?
Offensively, no. As a two way player, yes. Because Luca can't guard a.
Kawhi better than Jason Tatum?
Offensively, no. As a two way player, yes. Kawhi's, you gotta realize Kawhi's one of the
Kawhi
best
better
two way
than
players
Kawhi
of all
better than
time.
Embiid and Jokic?
Embiid and Jokic. Embiid, no, not at all. Joker, I don't know.
Kawhi is not
It's
guarding
tough.
Jokic.
We're not talking about guarding. We're just saying to see a better overall player.
Not Embiid. Maybe Jokic. I don't know.
First of all,
Jokic.
we just it's not acting like you just watched Jokic cook and beat the other day. So don't disrespect Jokic like that. All right, okay. Is he better than Steph
Kawhi.
overall? Don't give me as
Y'all know how
offensively.
I.
No,
Y'all know
yeah.
how I feel. Y'all know how I feel
He ain't
about
better than
Steph.
Giannis.
He ain't
So
better
I
than Giannis.
Not better than Bron.
He's
not
not
better
better
than
than him.
Giannis.
Not better than
Not better.
KD.
Not better than
But those were
KD.
the top five.
That's
Those are the
top
top five
five.
players,
He's
bro.
not top five healthy. Is what we're trying to say.
Who? What? Who did you put? You said LeBron,
We're just saying.
KD,
He just gave you. He just gave you
Embiid.
Embiid, Jokic, right? He just gave
I
you
didn't
five.
give you Jokic. I didn't give you
He
Jokic. Jokic. He asked me. I said no.
is he better than James Harden?
Yeah, he's
Yes.
better than James Harden.
Stop it, Khris. Oh, you want him to say it?
He's better than James Harden without a doubt, easily, easily.
no.
Trying to think,
He's
is
better. He's better
anybody?
than Luca. Definitely better than Luca. All
Wait,
around.
wait,
All,
wait,
all around.
wait.
All around. All around.
All
Like
right, okay.
yeah, all around.
He better than
I gotta see when he come back because this year looked different.
he better than John Morant right now.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Come on, bro. Because if Luca's better than John
That's
Morant,
right.
yeah.
You're right because I think Luka's better than John
Yeah.
Morant. So
Okay.
yeah, based on DL's logic.
We just got to see a healthy Kawhi. That's all. But I'm just saying, y'all know when he's healthy, he's
He's top
back.
five, top six. He's in that.
Yeah.
He's in that realm. He's
hmm
5'6" ish. So I can see it.
we got to
So
say that. That's why we got to say the tier for later. We got to get our things equal. You know.
you guys see that game?
Mm-hmm. Do that for
Uh,
later.
what else? All right. So, I did want to bring this up because you guys are big Wizards fans. Do you guys know that John Wall averages more assists than Jason Kidd, Steve Nash, and a lot of players? So somebody said a thread about him to be an underappreciated passer. Weren't John Wall clearly not playing. If he was that good, somebody would have traded for him, but no one traded for him. So
He's disrespected right now.
Yeah,
where do
man.
you see John Wall ending up next year? Because clearly he's probably going to have to do a buyout.
No idea because again, people are disrespecting him. But I
So
think part of the reason
no one
is the
want to take on that
contract.
contract. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah, right.
and he has to do the buyout. I don't think he's willing to do the buyout. And I ain't gonna lie, if I was him, I'll sit my ass right in Houston and keep not playing here and keep
Yeah.
getting paid. That's what I would do. Yeah, I don't want to let
go,
me lose out on 40 mil.
hey, Chris, go to
You out of
go to
your
Rose
goddamn
Bar.
mind.
Go chill at Rose Bar.
I don't know where he would go. I mean,
If he did agree to a buyout, what teams could you see him landing at?
I think he'd want to try to get to a contending team. I would know that for a fact. I
Should have
think he
went
would
to the
try to get
Lakers.
on Lakers. I'm gonna
Should
be
have
No,
went
honest.
to the
I
Lakers.
don't think Russ is leaving.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is because they
No,
just
he's
said
not.
before the end of the before that there's
They
parting
could say
ways
what
next
they could
year.
say what he's not going nowhere. If they go on a playoff run, Russ is not going anywhere, which it looks like they're deemed to do.
Um,
They gonna make this team work, man.
he's
Like,
going.
watch.
He's going. I'm just going. I'm gonna try. He's going to Heat.
See, I would say that, but we have Kyle Lowry. If we didn't
Yeah,
have Kyle
y'all
Lowry,
just got Kyle.
then we would do it, and we're paying Kyle Lowry way too much money for that to happen. Unless John Wall is willing to come off the bench and be a backup point guard, then he can do that. I would much rather have John Wall instead of Gabe Vincent. I agree there. Um, I could see him going to a team like. Let's see. I can see John Wall going to
I think you
Boston.
need to go back to the Wizards, bro.
Boston.
I can see him going to Boston.
I can't, bro.
I
You
I
can't
can't see him
either.
on
I
Boston?
don't like that.
No,
If anybody, I would say New York rather than Boston.
I
The
can see
Knicks?
Boston.
They would deal with him being a point guard like him with his assistant stuff. Like
I
that's a
can see
better
that. The
fit for
Knicks
him.
could be a destination, but they saying
That's
Dame might end up there. So
I don't know. His best bet is in a pick and roll offense with a big man and a wing player. So, like,
Julius Randle is not running no damn pick and roll.
that
So
man be shooting though. He picking
No,
pop.
bro. Put him in. Nah, actually, they're playing really good with Maxi. I said put him in Philly, but they're doing really good with Maxi. And
Hey, put him with Shy
they
in
got Harden.
Oklahoma.
He gonna end up in goddamn Orlando.
I was thinking that like
I hope
Orlando
not.
or something.
That's where he's gonna end up in a team like Orlando Magic.
Still fuck with
So
John Wall. Good
He
boy.
need to go back to Washington.
Yeah, I take him.
Remember Porzingis, bro? That'd be a wrap. And
And
Bradley can.
Brad Beal would stay because it's his homeboy.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Shouldn't have broke him up for Russ.
Yeah,
they broke him up
stupid.
for that damn contract. Well, I mean, they still had to pay Russ that contract anyway, but
Facts.
I mean, they made the playoffs with Russ, so be
He
grateful.
made the
They
playoffs with
made the
John
post with
Wall.
John Wall. Like what?
Like,
He wasn't
he,
helped, bro.
he always be trying to
They
throw
made it
that
multiple
like,
times
oh,
with
they
John
made the
Wall.
playoffs
Like,
with
come
Russ.
on,
Like,
bro.
come on, man.
My bad, bro.
And
My
they've
bad,
won.
bro.
And they've won more. He won more games. I mean, actually, no. He won the same amount of games. Actually, no, one more. They made
All right.
Eastern Conference Finals against the Patriots.
Before we go, last thing, I want everyone to name their top five NBA all-time player list.
That's so hard to think off the top. Talking about starting five.
You can do it. Y'all want to do an all-time legendary starting five
Sure.
At every position or just period.
position? But if you think someone is a small forward, and you want to move them power forward, you can do it.
Okay.
Let's go, Chubbs.
Center. Wilt. Power forward. This is tough. My power forward. I think I'm gonna put him there. I don't care. Kareem.
Bro, why you gonna put two 7-footers on, bro? Pick a damn power forward, bro. What's wrong with this man, bro? Go pick two
Fine,
damn power
fine,
forwards,
This
fine. Let,
man
let
bro.
me let me
here,
start
bro.
over. My then
I can
then
pick two centers, bro. Like,
my center would be Kareem. Um, playing the four, I'd probably put Bron playing the four. My three. There's so many good players, bro.
let me go, bro, because you stuck.
Yeah, you stuck,
Yeah.
man.
Or
It
or
is a lot of
or
good players though.
so you're wilding with. Well, I mean, I like Will too, but give me
I think
Shaq at
Kareem.
center. Give me Shaq at center. Give me Kevin Garnett at power forward. Give me Braun at the small forward. Give
Oh,
me Jordan at the two. And at the one, give me. Damn. I'm trying to win in C's trying to win it. Again, I need some shooting. Give me Steph. So my starting five is Steph at the point guard, Jordan at the shooting guard, Braun at the power forward, the small
but yeah,
forward,
you had KG at power forward.
KG at power forward, and Shaq at center.
Hey man, going down. You see, I got I got Shaq at the five, Bron at the four, KD at the three.
I thought about putting KD at the four.
KD at the three, Kobe at the two, Jordan at the one. Or
Hey, y'all, you gonna
or,
put Jordan at
or
the
I'll put LeBron at the one and put Jordan at the three. Either or, man. Hey, nobody's beating that team.
All right. I
one? Let me
got
put Larry Legend on my starting five at the four, bro. Lock
If
I
I
his
gotta have a
got
ass
point
up.
guard, then I'll take Kobe out and put Magic in there.
I got
But
Kareem. I got Timmy Duncan. I got
I'm
Braun. I got Jordan. And the point guard of my team, I probably would go with Steph because he just brings another element to the game.
All right. Then I also got one more thing because this is also a football episode. Make put y'all on a spot here too. Top five running backs all time. Or is that too hard? Running backs or quarterbacks? Which one y'all want to do?
Two quarterbacks right now. Running backs would be too hard.
All
There's
right,
so many
top
good
five
running
quarterbacks of
backs.
all time. Let's go.
Tom Brady, Joe Montana. Uh, I mean, I think he's going to be a top five at the end. Aaron Rodgers is going to be top five at the end of the day. Um, Fuck that. Now these are getting difficult because there's tough ones. I got top three right now. Go. Let me think of two.
Nah, bro, you gotta finish your list, bro.
Um,
You said four. You said four names right
I
there.
got
Yes.
three.
Oh, you got three.
I'd put. You know what? He didn't win any rings, but he put up a lot of stats. Was a good player. I'll put. Dan Marino might be my fifth, and my fourth. Oh, this is tough. I might have to go Peyton. I gotta go Peyton. Yeah.
Smooth.
Tom Brady. I was about to say you triple when not putting Peyton. I didn't know if you mess with Peyton Manning, but Tom Brady, um, Joe Montana, Peyton Manning will be my third. Dan Marino and Troy Aikman will be my fourth.
Who's the fifth?
Troy
Troy
Aikman.
Aikman.
All right, I got. Fuck, I hate having to put Tom Brady at one. Tom Brady, Joe Montana, Dan Marino, Peyton Manning, Steve Young,
So it's a question. Was it right
and
now or like where are they gonna end up? Because
if it's where they're gonna end up, then I'm putting Patrick Mahomes in the at fifth.
I guess yeah. I thought Aaron Rodgers
Hey,
deserved.
if Lamar Jackson with two more Super Bowls, he
Hey, yeah,
gonna
Lamar's gonna be up there, greatest of all time.
be.
Future Hall of Famer.
He can be 50th. All right, man. Y'all got anything that y'all want to say to the people before we go ahead and get out of here?
I'm a prophet. That's all I gotta tell y'all. You know what I'm saying? Stay tuned for my hot takes. Lakers about to make a run. When you talk about that though, um they got the play in right now. Hot take. They
Nice,
get out the
nice
first
spot.
round. Yeah, we already said it. If you get out the first round, you heard it here. Making a run to the finals. You might win it all. Stay tuned for my hot takes and my prophecies. It's always right.
Hey, same thing, vice versa for the Wizards. Watch out for
He said for AO.
Right,
Make sure y'all follow us, man, on all our social medias. HC Sports Pod on Twitter. Chubbs is taking over there, just so you guys know. Uh, FTO Entertainment on Instagram. I'm about to change that shit to House Divided Sports, though. I'll let y'all know when that gets updated.
that.
Uh, House Divided Sports Podcast on YouTube. You can also find us at House Divided Sports Podcast on TikTok as well. Make sure if you're on YouTube, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, comment, tell us what you like. We'll get more consistent. In the Discord, we are announcing the Discord in April. I'll let you guys know when the official announcement will be done. Just got to set some things up to get it running properly, but that will be coming soon. So if you guys don't like what we said on the chat, then you guys come in the Discord and come battle it out with us. And we're not only gonna be talking obviously sports in there, but it's gonna be a community talk sports, anime, movies, music. We're big music guys too. So Chubbs, huge music guy, DL, music guy. We talk about anything, any and everything. So anything but baseball. Don't be coming in the Discord trying to talk baseball. I'll tell you that right now, bro. You might get kicked out, but video games, you'll see us there as well. So,
Oh man,
uh,
we don't discriminate against sports. All right, we will talk about baseball. We don't want to talk about
not until Barry Bonds get into the Hall of Fame, God damn it.
baseball.
But until next time, we are out of here. Y'all know the music, y'all know the sound, y'all know how it goes.